all don't know it's Unlimited. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new show. That's why I invite you to the new Unlimited Podcast. We're there live inside the beautiful image factory. You want to see the pictures, you want to see the paintings. You see me? We're there. We enjoy wine time today, right? And we're there with somebody who have a big catalog. You see me? We're there with Orson Picart, aka OP. And join with us, we have Father Bernard Panton. You see me? So, before we even start, I could pour this wine. We have a large up wine time every time. Hold up Father Panton. Yes, you see me? So, Father Orson, I could start from the beginning.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Respect. It's, well, you know, it's an honor. Check. They meet you from a studio when I'm younger to now having, you know, a podcast with me. Woo! I graduate. Where was the Father Panton?
You're blessed.
Solid.
Yeah, man. Make a cheers to Unlimited Podcast, first of all.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Respect, Kings. So, Father Orson,
Yes, sir.
from the beginning, tell me a little bit about your early childhood, the date of birth, your born, your parents' name, a little bit about high school and
Oh, you
primary
want to wait
school.
up with this? You want to wait this in a Creole or can we speak?
Full Creole,
Oh, you
King.
want Full Creole.
Full
Sure.
Creole.
All right. Full Creole. No problem. So basically, I originally from Dangriga. So why street?
So why?
My mother, Ivy Picart. My dad is David McCoy. The late David McCoy.
My condolences.
Thanks. Basically grew up at Dangriga for most of my younger childhood. And then my mom ended up the wants to live on a different lifestyle. So she basically ended up the left Griga, come to Belize.
Okay.
And then bring me and my younger brother Emerson.
Wow.
And then we ended up the gonna live on West Street, Creole Road, Farbers Road Extension. Gone to school Holy Redeemer first. Went away and up the move to Creole Road. Ended up the gone over to Queen Square. So I did most of my studies there and whatnot. And then graduate from there and then ended up the Ghana Johns. Did a little bit of studies at UB as well too. You know, apart from that, my story basically I didn't ever get a youth story. A lot of people now up know. You know what I'm saying? Come up in the trenches. My mom work hard for me.
Respect.
And I hold on
Large up, man.
3 jobs. They don't send me to school.
Wow.
You know?
Wow, that's amazing.
You know, I don't hear me talk much about my pa.
Yeah.
Any at all. But you know, I hear me talk a lot about my mom. Because she basically the man, the pa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she instilled certain things in me.
Yeah.
So that's basically the little rundown about me. I don't know.
And that's the reason why you'd have O to the P.
Yeah.
Picart.
Yeah, exactly. I never want my pa last name. My mom ended up they asked me when I was in high school. I went to meet Bernard.
Wow.
My mom ended up they asked me if I want to use my pa last name. If I want to change my last name to McCoy. She ended up telling me, son, it'll be easier for you. Because your father may have done, want to be minister and such, and he has certain links and anything there, that last name want to good for you. And I said no. I said I want help end up the build the Picart name. I want
name.
she name.
That name.
You know, I want to keep that name there. And then that's how I decided to keep that last name there. And
I mean, you at least you had the decision to say, well, yeah, I never had that decision there. That was slap me the name, bap, bap, boom. So what? Alright, that's my name. I never really, my story like similar, but I never like me and my pa. And the thing is that I name just like him.
Right.
And me and him just that way, and I like nobody call me my first name.
Okay.
But I don't mind call.
You have to flip that notice our new phase, new movements. But
I know, right?
Every time I say about Bernard.
Mr. Bernard. I mean, no, it feels weird to call Mr. Bernard when I name Bernard. You understand?
Right.
Yeah, but Father P, right? Not many people know that you're a dancer, right?
Wow.
I don't know if you did it in any time.
Yeah,
you may see the man to dance.
Even before you fast forward, it's funny, like just hearing the whole upbringing, because like Orson said, I meet at high school, and it was never shown that what father figure never did it. As a matter of fact, I think his dad name was Picart. So, you know, I never know if he not tell the story.
Wow.
So meeting him at Faber's Road, you know, never did say a dad, but that was never one, you know, that you asked, why would you go to Packers? It was never something that was this. So
Yeah, they never,
I just had to plug that in and big up to Mama.
Yeah.
No, man's had everything control, you know,
Yes,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
So the dancing, don't everybody know that I'm into dancing and thing and what's not. That what I'm the group EWF.
Why? I'm a lot of dance group.
Sure.
Because I want to end up to tell you something. Image. The reason why we did at Image Factory on this special occasion, that's for a reason. Image Factory, the one conduit, the one platform, still is today.
Real.
Where end up they help build creatives, give creatives one spot for shine without any charge. I must say that.
Respect.
Right.
Big up
So,
Image Factory, as
right,
it.
so when I met Yasser Musa over at SJC, where I went to go to high school, and then I came to meet Ilvano Swayze, who done creative enough in his own right to, I think two of them are crazy man. Well, normally say that to be a creative, you have to be crazy.
Crazy creative.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And we disrupt, you know what I'm saying? So we do not go with the grain, we go against the grain.
Okay.
Right? So basically, I mean, I started out doing poetry.
Okay.
Poetry was my first love.
Oh, that mean the first thing that come before dancing.
Yeah, before dancing.
Before
dancing.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of people don't know this, but I'm a very emotional person. For the most part, I just end up I create one image of myself and I live that image there.
Yeah.
But as Bernard want to end up to tell you and anybody else who end up the interview, behind that image, I'm a very emotional person. And as men, we don't like to use the word emotional. Because we're supposed to be hardcore.
Yeah, we're supposed to be stern, rocky.
Yeah, exactly. The image against the real person.
Yeah, I mean, from the time, from when I meet you, right, when I jump, but you always had that level of, I never see you as, we'll say, emotional. You always, like,
well,
you stern, you understand? You think? All right, so poetry that will come first.
Yeah, poetry come first and then dancing came afterwards. Once I up to start to dance, I meet Farron Smith. I mean, a first farm, the dance.
Sure.
I never know if you dance. Right? I mean, but you're a garage for now. You know if you dance. Right? You know, but yeah,
Somehow.
You know, somehow way. And then back then I made the pepper seed.
Yeah.
So Farron ended up Farron I made the dancer at school, and then I just ended up to say, yeah, what I just want to challenge this, but yeah. So they ended up to have pepper seed, then they got mango seed, and then we got plum seed, and then so I just ended up to make up on a couple of seeds. But I don't see he dance already.
Yeah.
So I just mimic what he do and just change and lead body movement and so and lead foot movement and then do the bogle and anything. And then he me intrigued with that. Because he thought I was a dancer too.
Yeah.
So he invited me to make the farm on dance school. Now if you know Farron all about Farron are really about popularity and getting for ourselves out there because we come from the hood. So the group was EWF, Every Woman's Fantasy.
Every Woman's Fantasy.
Yeah.
That sounding exotic though, like
I know, right?
Like
you
that
put them on a
exotic.
shelf in our bodies and the lady just a bite.
Yes.
That was the man to go for me, an exotic type of vibe. A ladies appeal.
Yeah, strictly ladies appeal. And then finally, when Farron and Jamal end up they look for to go to States, and they feel left out. Then we go to States.
So that when the group you could say kind of broke up.
I decided to not the left because my two bedroom there where I know when the States will live. Right? And I used to have in the house every day to practice.
Wow.
And I mean we play basketball back at the house and anything and so on. So that mean a good camaraderie, you know. Then Bali basically ended up to grow me up. The neighborhood of Lakey basically grew me up. And when then Bali tell me that all them end up the going to States and the papers come up, I ended up to feel lonely. Really ended up to feel lonely. I feel hurt. And then I decide, well, then when easy I start my own group. Right? And then I start a group on the Flavors. Imagine, from Flavors Entertainment.
Yeah.
This is way before Flavors Entertainment.
I just may I say, way past me. Because we got the rest of Flavors like, wow, the years they got. Look, reverse back, why never do that?
Yeah, they was
interesting. Why you spell that one? What Flavors we spell?
F-L-A Flavors. With a Z too. And then that time with Paul Morales, it was a co-ed group. That the first time they dance group that me with men and women.
Oh, okay.
Young boys and young girls.
Okay.
Like, say, Carla women young back then. And then that group, they get dismantled, and then we the one next group, which was Slamming Buddies. No, Slamming Buddies, the Lakey baby.
Slamming Buddies.
This is Marlon Jenkins. Well, let me not say this is all of the Jenkins brothers. Right? Marlon Jenkins, Cecil Jenkins, Mark Jenkins. Then they had Gole, then they got Bosse.
Cecil used to dance?
Then they got Inches. Then they have a lot of them. So all of we the fan Lakey. So back in the 90s, they had variety shows. Most of the variety shows may not get held over the parish hall. Right? When the variety shows they not come up, that because the whole of Lakey come out consist for them boys with a Slamming Buddies. Even though I'm a fan for a Bazoo extension too. Yeah, exactly. But most people end up think that I'm from back of Martin still because I did an Bali house every day. Mrs. Jenkins end up to take me in like her son. So spending weekends over and anything, then my mom ended up the street because she knew I did at Mrs. Jenkins' house and whatnot. And so that dance group, they did well for years. And then I decided we may not be going through one controversy.
True.
Right? Because me and my then girlfriend may not be broke up. And then I never want them back at Martins like that no more. Right? And then the guys then at the dance group, then we start weighing up the she done me found back there too. And just never wanted there. I said, I want to start my own dance group again. My next dance group. And then I started New Generation.
Never. Hold on, we have to stick a pin right there because what? Wait. You done a part and you start New Generation?
I started New Generation.
Never.
Them serious?
You know how big New Generation will get by the time I start dance and I found out I could do all these movements and things?
So you went to the dancing?
Yes, that what I start. I literally start off dancing. Real talk, the lead, pop and lock and break dance and shit. But that when New Generation made the practice stop Bliss. Upstairs at Bliss that time.
That went to New Generation, me done there and the way already.
That when it done created.
We used to practice back at Genosha Boulevard.
Wow.
On the street. I want to tell you who them one of the main people in a New Generation. So Joseph Stamp used to end up to be one Michael Jackson impersonator.
Yeah.
Right? And then when I started New Generation, I ended up the one Joseph in there. Right? Because Joseph me need to end up the kind of come across and come out of that Michael Jackson thing. And he made up the good at doing different things. Like when that Joseph ended up this.
Yeah.
And everything was on point. Like when that man moonwalk, that way made up the spook me. Right? Because I always want to learn for moonwalk. Even though I was a dancer, I never know if I moonwalk. None of that. I mean, you try do the thing and you try. But it never looked like the way how he do it. Right? And then so I talked to Joseph, and then Joseph come over and be part of New Generation. Then we they had different people like Ray, Dimitri died. God bless his soul. A couple of people went up there, Honduras right now, went up the left Belize and ended up they gone over the side there. But for the most part, New Generation became
Boy, that become
shit.
big. That become
That
big.
is.
I mean, all kind of youths benefit from new generation, bro. I mean, I meet Joseph Stamp there.
Right.
If you hear them, the one where me the choreograph at the time.
Joseph continue the new generation, right?
Yeah.
If you never say I'm a part of new generation, I mean, I know you start new generation because I know Joseph as a face of new generation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he now always the face of new generation. For people, a certain age.
Yeah. You know, the next
But
new generation.
The reason why I had to be left, that me because for me, that me to do something different. So I mean, always in a media.
All right.
If I continue my professional career, I can't make nobody not to see me as a dancer. So I end up me and Joe talk. I said, Joe, take over the dance group. The dance group is yours.
Boom.
Then so it wasn't no more new generation dance group, a new generation dance company. And then Joseph take over the whole show from there, and he do an exceptional job to this day.
True. Hey, we are continuing this, so we are continuing. Father Panton, at that time there, what you mean to do? You witness this man here, ever the dance, ever the boss Ali move?
Boy, to tell you the honest truth, I follow music for a young toddler. My dad and my mom are musicians, right? Most of my dad. And Tefara and Dazi, they had this group back in the days when they
Hench Mob.
I only hear about it.
Right? So you never know about Hench Mob.
I only hear about it.
You hear about it.
I mean that long before my time.
Right.
I don't tell her no lie.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody can stop us, can't nobody hold us down. Hench Mob keep on rocking it whenever we come around. So you should know what happens whenever we rhyme. A boss make time. A boss make time.
So when they do the dance moves or anything, I had to watch behind the scenes because me and Arson are really close and things. So but I'm going to follow the music with Hench Mob, right? So I'm right wrong, never really into music like that, but I always had a knack for music. So you call me happy feet, I don't dance, I don't sing, but I'm man behind the scenes.
Yeah, you just got it.
So yeah, man.
I know power.
So I've been there, and I just basically just want to tag along just to watch the whole thing evolve. So the whole vibe. I never know about flavors dance group. But I know about some bodies, I know about EWF, and I know about
new generation.
Yes, man.
So back to you, Father OP, right? You mentioned Image Factory and thing and what's not. What kind of role you could say Image Factory playing and like nurturing your career into like helping you step into the light that you are now?
Image Factory, like I have to mention, our platform. I'm not sure if I want to talk anything we want to be quotable in this interview here. Image Factory, our platform. Professionally, you're going to call it one conduit. Right? Image Factory, you have our space where creatives, any different form, can come. There's Grandmaster, there's Katie, there is William Neal. There are people who are visual artists. There are people who do people who actually do sculptures.
Yeah.
We corner Image Factory, and Image Factory end up the half of the platform to make the public on view. I can link with them. You know what I'm saying? That one-on-one.
Yeah. They give you that stepping stone.
And they gave me that. There was a show called, there was a series, I'm going to call it a series. You know, may not remember when they said the year 2000, they may not they had one millennium bulb. When our computer one crash and they think this so because yes, the millennium bulb. So everybody may not think that when the year 2000 end up the our computers may end up the crash because something in the coding for the computer system and blah 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 blah. Yes, but Image Factory had on a show. Had on in this very space where we did poetry, we did dancing, we did a whole heap of things. This was -1.
Yeah.
I don't know how you sir come up with their name there, but I mean -1 and -1, right?
Hold on, right? That time when this thing they look for happen, like everybody know about this. The whole world
know.
But this like went to 2012 me to come.
I mean, how old you at Y2K?
I know I said that. For the viewers that watch the show, I know I said that, and I'm out.
Solid.
But I'm just saying, remember the white people.
No, I don't remember that because I'm a
Yes.
continue.
So the platform there, you end up to have DMDs, whether I'm William Neal, dance crew. You may not have different people with the poetry. You know, they had Hench Mob who came and perform and stuff. You know, they had a lot of people whose names I can't remember. But
I'll never fall on a year.
there was, yes, under the Young
One
Artists
umbrella,
Association,
yeah,
right? That was
One
the big umbrella
Right.
that we were under at the time. I think you probably do a series on the Young Artists Association. But apart from that, Image Factory provided the space. All the way there. Now this is how I end up to get hired the cream. Interesting.
They are pro meet Moors now.
Interesting. This is the way I meet Moors.
I mean, that may be the next question anyway. So,
Yeah.
let
me jump into that.
Yeah, I could do it.
So Moors me there. I made do poetry too, and then the dance group me up the dance. But that the poetry that way end up to sell me to Moors.
Okay.
Because they have a way how I end up to talk and how I recite my own poems and stuff.
Yeah.
Right? And Moors end up they ask me if you end up be gone by Creme. So I gone a Creme the Saturday, and then Moors make I end up to do one voice test with President.
Wow.
Now the recording studio may not be there on the 3rd flat. This is a reel to reel. Young people not even know what a reel to reel. This is literally
That's why I want you explain that to me. Just like a real to real. I said, what?
this is a reel to reel. So
The
imagine
reel existed at different reel back in
one
the day.
big cassette,
Yeah, man.
big reel bow with tape we go wrong.
Wrong it.
And then you go to that next thing there, and then one tape.
Tape will go wrong.
Right, and
Wow.
wrong. So
Wow.
it's kind of like now a big old time radio.
Yeah.
And President they give me one piece of paper to read. I think that is something out of the mandala back then, and I read it. So my voice may always end up the heavy. If you notice, like
No,
even when I do commercial, I use my real voice and I end up to try song like nobody.
You may
So,
do it the same
hey,
way
this
how
is
you
unlimited.
How you may do how you used to do the ads there back then. You do it the same way.
Reel to
how-
reel.
No, like how you do it like
My voice?
Yeah, how you go? But used to do a thing, man, that the studio check on one.
Oh, this is Radio Creme 96.5 222
I always want to buy for what this band do or radio.
Yes.
Because you get here the element.
Yes, he boy, he sit on, he fix up himself too.
Yes.
Thank you.
You know, so I mean, that was why I end up to meet Moose.
Yeah.
Right there at the Image Factory, do the voice test with President, and then Moose tell me that I have one job.
And what was it like working with President at the time? Who was
I never know President, my
at the
cousin,
time?
because he not Dion Gabriel, the real name.
Yeah.
I find that out mostly like about 15 years later that he is actually my cousin.
Wow.
President, I'm one of the top DJs in the country.
Respect.
I gone to a dance back Jane Osha Boulevard. Back then they never named Jane Osha Boulevard. I just wanted the street name where not the carry. And President me there on the turntables. I remember this girl on the shell. President shake this girl hand. And kiss this girl hand. And this girl says she never wash for she hand again. That
Wow.
kind of influence he may end up to have.
Wow.
Right? And then from that day, I said to myself, yeah, what? Since Mo's ended up to give me one of the ends to work on the station, mind you, I was still at high school too, you know. Still in high school.
What year is from that time? Still 1999?
1999.
Okay.
1999. I say, yeah, what? I want to be, if not as good as him, better than him.
Better than him. Bigger than him.
And bigger. I mean, if that girl could say that, if Michelle could say she not wash fishy hand ever again, I wanted to end up there, have people end up the top.
And you see,
But
the thing is, not for cut to crash, right? The thing is, why I think it's important that we have the conversations, yeah, because people look upon President now. Like for me, back then, I only hear about President. I only hear about President, or big DJ. But coming up now, when I meet President now, and he know the enough in element,
Right.
like I could just like like
You
I
could
know
dismiss
the
the man.
stories.
You could dismiss the man.
I mean, I know the stories that people say.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't really dismiss the man, but I like, I think I look lead
let's go end up without the real.
Expectations.
Let's go end up without the real. Because if you want to talk the real, on the Unlimited podcast, you have to end up to be the real. People end up to look upon President like President Trump. Real. Man did a Chinaman shop, they end up to buy and they inebriated, drunk and anything there on the street and anything there.
Yeah.
But you need to end up to understand Dion Gabriel. Dion Gabriel left one legacy behind.
Yeah, man.
Now, when life end up to catch up to you and certain things where you deal with how you're supposed to end up to deal with, then here what? You still have to end up to love one man.
Yeah,
because you never know here end up to come out of that too.
And this is the thing, homage have to be given. You have to go ahead.
That a lot of other people in the leaves where you just walk by, I think they were regular.
That's true.
Individual where probably you didn't give the time and day to.
That thing they end up to catch me too.
Yeah.
Because in the entertainment industry, you have to end up to know that there is substance abuse. That's the real. So I want to put it in a context. Substance abuse being entertainment. Boy, being a part of Dignitaries song, that's a different story. Because we used to end up to have black label. And as I get to you know what a black label. You know about Guinness and Stout and everything there. When your manager, they end up to bring black label at the dance. Because you are the quote-unquote golden goose, just for up the
hype you.
Yeah, hype you up so that you can hype up the crowd so that
they can make
dance, more people are come in and then the money might not be come in.
The traction bill.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You get used to that kind of thing there. And then now your money you to spend. You're not even spending money. It's just there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that thing they hype you up and boost you up to man. And so that's something where you can't run from, but you have to be honest about. You know what I'm saying? There is substance abuse.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So people not come out, eh?
Yeah, and that one I just get to. I believe when you start to do something and anything we're doing at excess bad for you.
Yeah.
Right? I mean
Even
the world designed to make we get attached to something.
Yeah.
Right?
Capitalism. That's all.
Yeah, but I think that when you go down that road there, I think a lot of people not catch back themselves. Not because they never good enough, not because they never had the talent or the drive to get there in it. But I just to get out of it.
Make I end up to share something with you. A lot of people not end up to know this. So I up on radio for a lot of years, right? These are 4 walls.
Yeah.
4 walls. Me have to be in there every day from 3 until 6 by myself.
By that rough.
How I made up the song so hype on the radio? Think about it.
No, but I gone in there before.
The Chinese man, they right next door to Mr. Live.
Yeah.
Right? I put on one song for 5 minutes. I put on the longest song.
Correct.
I run downstairs to Mr. Live. I go buy 2 Guinness. And I try drink that before I get upstairs. Because cameras, they upstairs. So by the time I get back in the studio now, yeah what? And I start to set in. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Charge up. I gone in the studio. I say what the thing set. Yeah. So for you do that for a normal Malay boy, you have to good. You have the and for every day for years. Yeah. For years, it just start to become like party lifestyle. We can understand if you're only there on weekend.
No man.
Few Friday,
no
Saturday.
Man. You're not there every day. Limited. Let me not be share something with you. So Monday to Friday, you're there on the radio, right? Then on Friday again, Friday night. Dignitary song, Saturday night, Dignitary song. If Monday on holiday, Sunday night, Dignitary song. Any part of the country. When you reach in at the club, you got your black label. And you still need to end up to perform and then get back to work for Monday for the very same people we own the song system, we own the station. You know what I'm saying? I don't put no blame on anybody, any at all. I was young. System could have handled it. But then it started to become repetitive and it started to become more habit. You know what I'm saying? So every time you go out, you feel like you need to take one drink. You know, if you don't have 1, 3, 4 in your system, you have to
feel right.
You know, feel normal. Even with Flavors Entertainment, and I know we end up going to that. Even when we have events and I deal with logistics and stuff, have to put in a 4 in your system. Just to deal with all of these different characters and these different people and to make sure for we event could be successful. Yeah. Because for we brand that the thing will be really end up the matter. Then never about the personalities, the people who farm Flavors Entertainment. It was always about the brand, Flavors Entertainment. How do we make that better? How can I be the best version of myself? Not saying that putting phone in your system make you the best version of yourself, but they allow you to cope because this is the way you're not to know.
True. I mean, even in me, I go through it a lot when it comes to my music. Yeah. When I go perform, you know this. As an artist, we believe.
They don't know it though.
Well.
They don't know it.
Certain people for the audience, they will look at it. As an artist, we believe that you give a better performance under the influence when you take quality tap, when you take quality. When you're a younger artist, it make you feel more mature. Well, to me, right? When I'm a younger artist, but then you really, if you don't know what to do, you mess up yourself.
Yeah. Yep.
You mess up yourself. One, you get attached to certain things where you can't really let go how you want. You mess up a performance. The way people look upon you, respect you.
Yeah.
You feel?
I see this like a fine line, because when you pass a line, there's another motivation again. Mm-hmm. That desperation, destruction,
and addiction.
Addiction, right?
Yeah.
So it motivates you, but once you pass the line, that's the way you get the next side.
Yeah.
Right?
That rough. So. We did a creme still.
Yes.
Right? I mean, there were a lot to go on there.
Yeah.
You see me? What make you start to get into the DJing and thing and what's not? What make you start to really like, yo, this is your time, 3 to 6?
Why don't Mo's give me the run there?
Yeah.
Mo's gone under a lot of name over the years. Mm-hmm. I may not be confident on that, You see, Mo's are the type of person where other people look at Mo's and think Mo's grumpy. Mo's not really grumpy. I think he get a swag from Evanek side. Mm-hmm. If you ever watch Evanek side, walk and talk, serious. He got for handkerchief, the outer pocket, the back and winter. He got only wow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Mo's picked that up. At least from where they end up there.
Yeah.
Mo's and Creme basically provided on a platform almost like Image Factory. They never end up the one stunt your creativity and give you the platform to be you.
Yeah.
Right?
Show yourself, be yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And so I take that and I run away with that. Lisa Love, that person from Creme, when he teach me how to use the mixing board. I was under fishy tutelage for a couple of months.
Love, no?
Yeah, Lisa Love.
Wow.
Still today.
Respect, right. Big up Lisa Love.
Yeah.
I mean, go there. Sorry about that.
And then from there, I end up there asked my older brother, Justin, Jason Diego. He's in New York. They started up to send me CDs, because CDs tell me the thing back then.
Yeah.
Most of the young people now end up to know that.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
CDs tell me the thing.
I have to make I'm a Walkman, I'm a guy this man. So I know I leave it, but when I go in at that time there.
So the first rhythm he ended up to send me that the bug rhythm. Bong Tequila had the big song on it. Look into my eyes, tell me what you see. Can you feel my pain? Am I your enemy? And then Baby Sham they on it, and then the CD come with the instrumental too, right? And then he had the editing version. So I was the only person that believes Power radio station where they end up to run that. And my brother keep on sending me new CDs from VP Records, new CDs. Yeah. And then that's how I started to set myself apart from everybody else. I still made it up to watch Mo's, because Mo's up on the radio in the evening.
Yeah. So, not for cut to cross, what make you get in the arena there? Like, say like, all right, I want to spin music, this is the way I want to do.
That's my job. You remember? I mean, I have to come from Image Factory already.
For do the voiceover.
Do the voiceover with Prezi, and then when Mo's end up to hear the voiceover, he said, "You're hired."
So then you already the spin music.
Yes.
You don't know that before you gone there.
Well, I mean, like when we do we mix for we dance group and stuff, they may not have a program on a cakewalk.
Oh, right? That's the one.
So yeah, they may not have the BTL building on Regent Street. Ludwig Studios may not be there. I think it was.
Wow.
Right, and then they may have Antonio there. So every time we need a mix, we have to go there. 100 and change. Back then 100 and change a lot of money for 1 3-minute mix and for the dance group. So I don't got the thing for the music already. Okay? Now when I have to get on the radio now, that I care what now, I going up to start to mix and blend like Antonio do it.
Back then.
That Ludwig studio.
Neat.
And I going up to add Lee effects and anything there. And then I just end up to say here. And then there was Preze as the influence. There was Stone Jam as the influence. There was Cloud9 songs. There was DJ Tone from Agaman songs.
Yeah.
We had all of these different guys who I made us end up to look up to, but I wanted, you know, I want to be better than everybody else. I want to set myself apart.
You mentioned Dignitaries, you mentioned Magaman just now.
Yeah.
Which one of them is the first song crew? For
Magaman.
you? Magaman.
Money Mike and Moz, me end up they own the sound system.
Neat.
They had all the serving Vega, reverse speakers, they had the Amproc, everything.
Wow.
Big afford have them now.
Yeah.
But then I'm the managers for the song. Mind you, then I'm still the managers for the radio station where I work. Right? And so Moz say one time, I think Tun me done down the States already. Tun me done to the States, and one time Moz ended up to link up me, Hard Rock, God bless his soul.
Rest in peace indeed.
And DJ Sampler. And he want to come up with a name. Now, you have to know Moz, right? Moz is one creative in his only way that like, you try to put Gilvano, Yasser, and Moz in one box, you know, I know who want to come up first. Right?
Crazy creative.
Yeah, crazy creatives. And how far Southside Belize, what is now Cremandala Drive, that was used to be in Partridge Street, you want to come up with the name Dignitaries. Moz did that.
Dignitaries.
Yeah, you have to be dignified. You don't have to end up to be one product of your society, of where you come from. You can be better.
You could stand out.
And he came up with Dignitaries.
Neat. Well, that neat. I mean, that's the first song crew I hear with that type of name.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, yo. Is it? We hear it a lot. Well, I hear people talk and things like that. You could say, right, and you could tell me who that the first person who started to do this countdown thing on TV. Who bring in the video countdown and things.
I know you don't know, but maybe you don't know because
Boy, back in the days as a youth, I mean, Creme used to rock the airwaves, right? So I mean, don't want influence for Creme. Most people lucky in Creme Power Saturday, because they're home Power Saturday listening to the music. So I have to say, I only remember Orson Picart being the first man to really rock the wave like that, with the Jaru type of hairstyle, half afro, you dig? Maybe I'm biased because I've known man a long time, but he'd have been the man back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, we are getting to that.
Respect to what to the people.
We are getting to that because
but yeah.
I never meet the man as you say, as a lot of people say. I'm like, what? Yeah. Never. I'm old people, then never.
Man
you
serious?
Turn up.
If you think it's swagged up now, meet the man 20 years ago.
Wow. That how long it was, not
So ago.
About 20 years.
Yeah.
So the show was called Studio Cam, and you probably not to hear me talk about Moz and that. I give that brother a lot of respect, because like I said, that organization may not give we the free will to be creative. Studio Cam was the first televised show that was simulcasted on radio and TV.
Wow.
Ever in Belize.
Wow.
And I was the host. So I get to interview a lot of artists, and then we started to use it as a marketing tool for what we call back then Mandingo Entertainment, because the station was called the Mandingo Station. And then I coined Mandingo Entertainment in all of the ads name because I do the voiceovers for it. And basically they got people who used to they run from school to get home, to turn on the TV, they watch me.
I just said I'm an evening show.
I'm an evening show, yeah.
Even late night, they had some.
They had the reruns.
I mean, you said that you was watching man and thing on TV and thing and what. What am I feeling like knowing that you and him are friends?
Oh, back then
I mean, you know, just
that, you know, man. Neighbors, you know.
Why we had a time when we were at high school, we used to ride at school together.
Yep.
But he got his own ways, his own thing.
Because we in a different class, BP, remember?
Yeah.
You were like what, one class and me?
You say we never friend.
No.
And they tell you days
that.
about when you used to be friend, you come to the house and go to school
I know,
together.
but and if you have to say it the proper way, then okay, allow me to make it correct
Yeah.
then.
Correct.
You
Yeah.
check?
Please.
No editing.
Right.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
With my friend.
Right.
But you need to understand that would I never, like, yeah, what? I did a third farm, he did a second farm kind of thing, you know. I got my own set where I have to run with and anything there. We the neighbors, with the friends and whatnot, but yeah, well, I mean, we never hang on no block. I forgot off he host, and then we don't ride from there.
We don't ride at school together. We don't hang on the block together.
We don't hang on no
No,
block.
but you used to hang on the block that far, but I don't know you will be.
Yeah.
So I know about the block.
Yeah.
No, it will be.
No block, boy. So I mean, bust my ass.
No, but coming back to the question we asked, like, I mean, just what vibe for see when you want black veterans there on the TV, they turn it up. Yeah. You know, like I said, Krem, I don't want, well-watched station, and he just turned up a whole different level. So, anybody in that range, or back then, would I tell you, well, we'll put them in the thing on the TV, right? And being that one of the first program to come off what television production, I mean, that would
so I mean, you got the DJ Dollar top 10, you got Dixie song, the big thing, you know, that Alfred, and those were after
you, long after.
Yes, way long after.
I know.
But you can't tell Picnic nowadays that because they never
know that
they never exist back then.
No, and that's the thing. So you have to know what part it derived from, our homage, our good thing. You need to know your history.
Right.
You need to know your past.
Right. And that's why coming on this podcast, as I may not be telling the producer, Sharon, and when they had the pre-interview, check, I said I was going to be brutally honest because a lot of them people here, I didn't put nobody in a check.
Yeah.
But people need to know the history.
Correct.
You know
I date you that. And
you some of the wine pan on them, bro.
large up wine time once again.
Yes, man say,
yes,
be thankful for what you have, and obviously it's wine time right now, so I don't know. I'm just saying.
Right. No, it's nice. It. So we're gonna make you left for Krem. How much time you left for Krem? Sorry.
That was a good one.
No, I have to die with it.
Yes. All right. So one time, and I want to call him my name. All right. Because he know this too. I could tell him this in front of his face. He know this. Money Mike got me the manager for the radio station.
Okay.
Money Mike end up they call me in his office. I remember on Tuesday, 1 o'clock. I thought he ended up they look to give me my schedule for Dignitaries for the weekend. Money Mike basically ended up to tell me, Orson, you don't look like you want here anymore because they may not be had an event when we play for the weekend. But I made to talk to Terry Fan Love. That way he know the name again? Terry Garden.
Terry G.
Right. I guess we find out we asked later that he know my cousin too. But anyway, that me a Belizean thing we play out Memorial Park. And I had to talk to Terry. Just in a bit because he know me the MC. Dignitaries they out there to play.
You have been entertained.
Yes, exactly. You know? And then Mike ended up to call me in the office and basically tell me that my energy on the radio ended up to drop. You know, look like I want the blah 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 blah. And then I don't listen to me. I don't want sharp dude. So the conversation don't end up to sound like you look for get dust. So I end up to say, what do you want we end up to do? He pulled for his drawer. Shit you not. Take out one check that was pre-written already. So this means that I'm going to get dust.
That done premeditate already.
Oh yeah. Well, if anybody end up to know Krem, you end up to know that the green and white building across the street, that was Mike and Evan X office me up there. Sales. Yes. Cross farm. Right cross farm from the compound. And so I basically take that. I walk across the street, I get my 2 CD case and my school bag, and I go home because I live at Williams apartment complex right along the lane on Bernard Street. I go work there. FM 2000, that's where I met DJ Frisco.
Correct.
Yeah, this know, Mr. Gerald Garbot, that be the person where they run FM 2000. I go under the day after I get those fan cream.
This is some of that Body 2000.
Body 2000 upstairs, exactly. Okay. And Gerald ended up telling me that he could match my salary because he knew who I was. I mean, I made the boy up on the radio.
Yeah.
Like I made the Golden Goose. Yeah. Everybody tune in.
Everybody.
So, like, I could match your salary, but me every 2 weeks. So I had to adjust.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, obviously I'm coming over. Because
Correct.
I never had no other option.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
need
saying?
my pay for continue run. I mean, come on. Hell
So
yeah.
by the time I get over there, and I start to tear up shit on the radio, I don't know, but this is just me in my mind, right? You will probably need to talk to Mr. Evan Exide about this. I may not feel like the listenership for the radio station shifted. Because people may follow me and my guys. You know what I'm saying? So it shifted, right? I remember they never had lot of radio station back then where you really have tap DJs to play.
Music where they gravitate you like, yo,
and
move to it.
And you actually have a speech with it too.
Yeah.
So that's what people may not cuss me up for, because I used to talk up in the music like I did in a club. And people try to record.
That's how the MC thing start.
Too much talking.
Yeah.
Right? So
back then you had to record over the lead thing for a radio for your cassette. If you want, if you want play it over back later on.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
So Gerald gave me the job, and I gone over there. The listenership, I think, ended up with change, but you could always ask Mr. Evan Exide. About probably like a month later, I get a call from Lisa Love, telling me that Mr. Evan Exide want to talk to me. Now, mind you, I just know who the Evan X because he never on the compound. He not a big man.
You never talked to him.
I never talked to the man before. I just passed by morning, afternoon, and such, and he leaves swag, right? Yeah, right? And I end up to tell Lisa that I want to get permission or if I get a break to go talk to the man. So I gone over and I end up going to talk to X. First time ever in my life.
Wow.
I shit you not, I was fucking scared. I check. Cause you see this man you know what they call people one mountain of a man? A man that must have
Man big.
fucking Mount Everest, yo.
Man
Dead
big.
fucking serious. I mean, in my mind at the time. And I gonna sit down and I gonna talk with X. That when the X ended up to tell me he knew my dad. And he gave me a couple pictures of David McCoy.
Wow.
I think then I made the last copies he ended up to have. Right? He gave me those original copies of my father with different people and stuff. Like I said, the old boy that made the longest standing PUP minister that Angrega and Dumpston and whatnot, right? And X ended up to give me them. Before we actually get into the conversation.
So you make a no air, no air. Well,
Yes. No, I don't know how I end up to say this, but like I say, I want to be brutally honest. The man tell me basically, the man said, my son not like you. Because my son not like things where he can't control. And he may use certain bad word when I say that. He said, but come back and you don't have to know the answer to him none at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I had respect for Mr. Gerald Garbut. Mind you, when I get fired and I go on Gerald say, we are match your salary, but you be every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So that mean like literally I get fired today, tomorrow I don't hire already.
Again.
Right? So I don't have no break.
Yeah.
Right? And then so I end up to tell Mr. Evan X, I end up to tell him, say, I need to give this man at least 2 weeks notice. So I gone in at Gerald's office, spoke to Gerald, God rest his soul. He passed away years ago. And Mr. Garbut ended up to tell me, I figured I may end up to do that. Yeah. Because he ended up to understand.
What part of the traction there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I gone back over. Now, you have to know one thing about Cremandala back then. The security there, I mean a bunch of pussy hole. Right? No,
Hold it. Hold it before we
the security, one particular security, that me a bitch boy. When he see me walk out the first time after I get fired with my thing and my school bag, he ain't gonna tell the whole compound person get fired. Or when you hear fucking walk back in.
Come back.
You check no, and I don't have to answer to the then manager.
fuck, son.
Man,
Way
fuck
up.
them, man,
Way
them,
up.
man. Them are some bitch niggas. Boy, watch ya. They're serious, yo.
And how long the breakup may last? Like
That breakup there, that
Between
may
you and Creme.
only like a month and a half, roughly.
month and a half.
Yeah,
Wow.
because I remember getting 3 paychecks, actually. Right? Because I remember that every 2 weeks I get paid now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that 3 paycheck. After I get my last paycheck, the Monday I end up started back and whatnot, and that when I walk in back with my school bag and my 2 music case, boy. And fuck that bitch by security. Let's see serious though.
So, all right. It's steaming.
Yeah.
Tell me something. When you become a teacher, make a try come off.
Oh wow.
We going back there soon though.
Really true one here.
Why? No,
Yeah,
this time
yeah.
rich.
I want to feel.
This time rich. All right, good. So, all right. Oh, boy, this time a 3 job at the same time.
Damn.
I was public relations officer for Youth for the Future. Sorry, let's go ahead and put the first job first.
Okay.
Broadcaster at Radio Creme. They had a gentleman named Mr. Rodriguez, who was my mom's neighbor, who was the principal, and he made a look for a math teacher because for him, math teacher may end up sick and had to end up going across the border. Had to do with drinking as well too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because he had what you call an infection, like when your liver end up to get fucked up because of drinking.
Cirrhosis of the liver.
Cirrhosis of the liver, boy.
Yeah.
So he had to end up. God bless his soul. He's passed away.
Condolences, man.
But anyway, Mr. Roge ended up saying he needs somebody to teach maths. I said I could teach maths. My shift only start 3 o'clock in the evening. So that means from 8 to 3,
You
I could teach.
Wow.
And I'm very good at maths. Still am today day.
Neat. I mean, you mentioned nothing at the pre-interview.
Yeah. Still good at mathematics right now. And then I got that job. That was a full-time job. Then
Wow.
Youth for the Future, back then, which is now known as the Youth Department or something.
Yeah, I think so. The Department of Youth
Department
Service.
DYS.
Yeah, Department of Youth
It
Service.
was under the then PUP government called Youth for the Future. Right? They made a look for a public relations officer. So I applied and I became public relations officer, teacher at Excelsior, and also full-time job at Creme.
Wow.
Back in the days there, if you notice right now,
Yeah.
long hair.
Sure.
Long hair, way back here, coolie hair.
Like mines.
No, longer than your hair.
Never. You serious?
I remember the money I said like
Never. I could drop my dreads right. No.
Hold on. You want to see the pictures?
Yes. I think I need to see their pictures
Good.
there.
Now check it out now. So you have all of this money away there to make as a young person. I think I was probably 22, 23 at the time.
Wow.
Right? And you to make 3 full-time salaries.
Shit. How you juggle all of that, breads?
It me easy. Bicycle from work.
Damn. Why that rough?
Quick, fast, and hurry.
The generation today, right? I mean, brother man, they look for struggle upon one job where 8 to 3.
Yeah.
We don't look for do nothing else after 3, you know. How you do it?
It me easy because when I left Youth for the Future and I write my press release, because I remember PR officer job back then, I never that. They're not like PR officer job now. That me just find up the right press releases, facts stay out. Lot of only don't know about facts.
That's true.
Right? But on a piece of paper where you put in a machine and you put in one number and you go to the people machine so that they can read it. So that like email.
Yeah.
That like email. Right?
The first thing
Not with the email thing.
Yeah.
Just with the actual paper. And then when I end up the left, I end up to go to Creme. I do what I have to end up to do. And then my teaching job, they just basically day in between. I do the whole thing, make a lot of money. I go plot 2 times for the week. I remember that young lady, they're good. I don't end up calling her name, but I live on Fern Lane. You know, she used to plait my hair 2 times for the week.
Neat.
And every time $15, so that's $30 a week.
Boy, that rough.
Yeah.
What?
No, you never rough me, easy.
I mean, I just try do my hair before days and things, believe me. But after I see certain things, they step back away from me, I start to stop. Right? So anyhow, I get to that further line, I think. Tell me a little bit about how Flavors Entertainment come about?
So we got for a crumb to teach her to flavors.
Yeah, I mean, talk to me. I mean, listen to me, we have to.
Make it start.
We have to really
Make us say
channel how we want this thing go, because then we end up staying at something long. So, you
For
know.
real. So for me, like I said, for day one right there, I never was a singer or a dancer. I mean, I always about business.
Yeah.
I can remember a time, I'll give you a quick story. My uncle, he used to always reach home and he just, when he, tired and he felt he just touched it, he changed the above in the house.
Yeah.
And one time I feel something in the watch room and I said, "Man, this man, I have money about this place, where I buy somebody, I have these shilling and $1 about the place." And one day I tell my mama, "I want to hail Uncle Mike." Man, I carry out the Doritos bag. And I tell Uncle Mike, I go clean up the house for Uncle Mike. That's the story, he's shilling on the ground. I say, "Go through, Judy, go through." But I come out a bag full of money, like you not $1 coin, 25 cents, full works. And I run to my mom and I tell her, "Mom, I get all the money for Uncle Mike." He said, "What do you want to get for Uncle Mike, Julie?" And I show her, I said, "Carry money back to Uncle Mike." I started for sure, when I young, I had about the money.
He's
I had about the
always about the
business.
paper. That.
Yeah.
Right? So I started off Flavors Deck and Grill.
Number 1 Great Street.
Number
Yeah, I
one Great
remember.
Right.
I live right across the street from them.
Okay.
Back then, And I before I even.
Upstairs, I go
No, I live.
Just stay there.
Hey,
Across the street.
Come on for that, Urson. Come on for that.
Around the area.
I live.
Not back in the
No.
street.
If you remember, they have an alley right beside Golden Bay.
On the side.
On the side, right? We're part Sen does there.
Nice.
Right?
Nice,
So I'm there through the alley.
Right.
But I never know about. You see, I got to let it laugh, Urson. I never know about music there kind of like that. I see people when they go in at Flavors and thing and what's not.
Yeah.
They for certain occasions, certain nights and thing, but I never told.
But the funny thing is, Flavors Deck and Grill never start off as
Flavors they can grill.
Flavors Deck and Grill in terms of entertainment. It was a food and restaurant and bar, right? Because again, I'm into just to make the paper. I see some opportunities. The land was available, I have family land, and I say, you know what, we need to move.
Yeah.
So I opened the business and I run Flavors Deck and Grill for like about 2 years, non-stop. Had a full-time job, and later I do Flavors Deck and Grill on the side, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Right? At that time, my sister, now back in Belize, she went away to study, so she never did Belize. And after 2 years, I realized, why this bitch kind of hard. I got 8 to 5, you dig? Make my lead paper, things me alright. And now I get into this business now, like I know the sleep.
Right.
I don't got no weekends, my weekends are Flavors Deck and Grill. I said, bitch, it's rough. And then like we realized with business in Belize, consistency, bro, finding people who could run your business, right, was hard. So I learned a whole thing about business for the 2 years. At that time, my cousin Dixie, well-known DJ and TV personality.
Yeah.
He used to call our Flavors with a girlfriend and family. And Dixie's dad, Albert, the one Langsworth box way back in the days. So again, we call for music.
Yeah.
Right? And they used to come over on weekends at Flavors because I mean, a nice spot to get a leaf frozen drink and eat and stuff. And that was vibe.
See,
Right?
1 or 2 good-looking girl.
Yeah, see how 1 or 2 good looking girls. That's what I mean, a vibe, right? But like I said, after a while, the business, you get kind of strenuous. You remember the work, the way we need for work, but the lead paper with the flow.
Yeah.
And one day Dixie called tell me, he said, why, 2 things happened. He said, one day Dixie called tell me, he said, why, I see me done in a lead promotion and he even do the thing as well too. I said, why, what was Panzer, what event do they have? I said, cool. That's what the event about. He said, I have Super G now. What I made Eden back then? No, not Eden, Club Next, I mean what? Back in the days.
I not even remember. They bought that club next over there.
Yeah,
Yes.
Club Next. Anyways, so I tell the man, boy, well, I don't really got no big money for sponsor. I tell what you're doing there, or what you go on, and how I make back my money because I bought the paper.
Yep.
Man said, but I don't need all the 500, 500. I never sound bad. So I get man at 5. By the name, they swing. Flavors Deck and Grill swing like that. They got the event when they say, boy, here, got Super G now. Like the club boy, I say, yeah, boy, the sponsor that thing. So I mean, a vibe, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
And that kind of tweaked my interest with the promotion. But I think before or after, I don't remember the timeline. Daisy, well, they have to be before because Flavors Entertainment was inspired by that. But Daisy called home and she me want to do an open mic, the Flavors Deck and Grill. right? So the open mic, you had artists come in and just do a freestyle on the stage. And you had a lot of popular people at the venue when that happened, and people for foreign me come in. I mean, a vibe, and the place me sell out for the night. So I got my sister come in, they tell me about this whole vibe. I've been they follow music. They sit on the side, they didn't know about their sponsorship and stuff. So I say, you know what? The deck are going really do the way I run, like you know the push way I want to push. I want to get into so entertainment. And I say I got flavors they can really suppose, I have a business with entertainment as well. And that when I had a conversation with Dixie, and I decided as a businessman to come up with the name Flavors Entertainment, right? So I got registered it right away, Flavors Entertainment, right? And after that, like me and Dixie, the role I would do all these stuff. Actually, I think the first event we had, because when that happened, that's never really part of the equation because she made it a States.
I said, wait for me to come in at this thing.
No, you come in right now, man. Hold on, man. You come in right now. I'll forget about the whole story. It's funny was that because you come in now. So we know the push, right? Dixie up on the radio, so he's sure that he could push this thing and swing this thing. So I said, but Dix, OP, you dig? Urson. And so what about Urson? To the man, I want to bring in Urson in the game. I don't know why my mind made a power Urson, I guess because way back in the days when they were calm and the sense man, I said this man will be what brilliant add to this mix. Every time the documents don't draft up, Flavors Entertainment done the push, but now we need all the
that done, alright, so Flavors Entertainment me done established already. That
not
the name.
The push up and a level, but
well, the name.
Yeah,
me done there in a black and white.
Right.
Alright.
So for call I tell you, people I want to join our operation, you don't have to worry about no formation or anything done set because that's why I do my thing. Every event you guys will register that shit right away. I don't play business.
Yeah,
right?
business, yep.
So I tell Dixie, boy, I want to bring OP in this equation, boy. I tell Dixie, me know what I'm OP too. I mean, I sure
Dixie gone for my show on radio, they try to get on Lee Blind and anything there.
Mind you, at that time,
it's a gatekeeper you talk.
I never OP their days. Dixie doesn't really flame up. So again, we talk about legacy, that a man, not to get a man the respect we're supposed to get. But man flame now. So I still had Urson in mind because I could remember the days when this man did the swing. And still with the swing at that point I would believe.
I was almost
so that was no brain, I got no OP. I'm there for the last.
How your ass
So maybe it's easier to make the man come in a flavor, right? Because the man say, okay, well fuck this sound like a good idea. So I got to the man and tell the man why we start up an venture. And I want you on board.
That was easy though.
And
I mean, no-brainer for you.
And for me, I'm always about the face of the product, right? Because Urson is an intellectual person, for carry himself. If we need what media rep, we can assist with the flavors and come up and use and so
and I provided that.
That was what he was for me in the team. Dixie, the man with the promote, I had the businessman behind this thing.
He did with the
and this man had the PR.
Yeah, I do the
PR. So for me, I feel like, okay, that walk, in heaven, know that like everything's straight. And the first event we had, I could never remember this, I'll never forget this, but actually, I don't know if the first one, Charlie Blacker, the first one, straight jeans are fitted.
Straight jeans and fitted, that was Vance Cartel.
That be the same from the same time.
That may almost from the same time. Straight jeans may flop.
And if we said this before, we even continue to flavor, right? When we show up, the first event was Soca Madness.
Boy, I make a hole in the head.
Dixie called to me and said, boy, I got an idea for it. The man said, every year they watch that carnival band, they work out as well. What the fucking people, they work out, brother. We need to throw a soca competition. As a matter of fact, I think he threw a soca competition already. I can't discredit Dixie. He done the promotion long before Flavors Entertainment. And he come and he said, well, I want to bring this to the table. I want to bring this soca competition to the table. I tell the man, boy, well, I don't really know much about that soca thing, but make something happen.
It's sketchy because then we don't know the soca world.
He watch it.
But he know.
Dixie, man, if Dixie brings something to you and I tell the brother,
take that.
Take it.
That goal.
Because he don't watch that, he don't say that, he flip that, he toast that, he spread that.
He don't do the money work for everything.
That's the type of person who Dixie is. Like, you know, the one where we go and do the groundwork and study.
I tell the man, I could do it then. But I might be the financier, I got business and the money in a pocket. And we throw the soca madness by, and I think we make like over $2,000 each.
Why we make care home money?
As a matter of fact, OP turn one land sharp after that. One was shot.
Wait, you see the man come one lamb shot? Like, I don't want beer. I don't want beer. What do you do? You advertise for the company there. I don't want lamb shot.
White time, no lamb shot.
Oh, okay.
But the man turned on one shot, my brother. Right?
God damn it.
And it was so good, right? The first event was so good. And even after that, we had some money spent back and we were collect yet, I think, for the groups.
Yep.
So that the
good
money
amount of
nice.
change. Yeah.
So we said, wow, I said, buy it good. So I said, make we do this.
Here comes straight jeans and
then
fitted with flap.
We know, but that was your idea. So
Yes, I know.
this is why he have the PR man, right? People have to understand this thing, right?
Give me flap.
Hope he has the media personality and the PR man stick to where you know.
The song, the thing, yeah, that's true. I should follow Dixie. Dixie lead.
So Dixie now,
We did
for the
Charlie
time
Black.
we connect, as Flavors Dixie man, none the far, he the international.
Yeah.
Man said, boy, this artist we need Charlie Black we're bringing.
Yeah.
I said, fuck Dixie, they talk about big money. No, what kind of money we talk about for this artist? Because we start at Super G, we got a soca now, they're international artists.
Yeah. That and how quick the thing made up the
The
run.
thing push off.
Yeah.
Man said, well,
The same year, you know.
Lot of money. So we get the money together, boy, and if we mind gone, we had Charlie Black, I think I'm around.
In front of Flavors.
Yeah, I think I'm around September.
Yeah.
So I mean, a whole vibe. We had a black party, the Flavors.
Yeah. And
We
then
had
the club.
The club.
It
And
tear
we
up.
we had the club, Charlie, and then we had your street Jesus fitted.
The street,
too.
yeah, the street
We
Jesus.
were no lack of Kalina in a short manner, so we got about 4 events we pull off. Urson come up with the street Jesus fitted right there.
Man, you that you want some?
I don't really dig that ass to that time, but just like when I dig the soca, I thought, can I get Urson a run? Because we don't get the sound, so I could get Urson the street Jesus fitted that run.
Yeah. In the flop.
But we booked the club while we probably spend about 5 G's and probably lose about 5 more G's. I said, with you, I stick to fucking PR, bro. I didn't fuck with you. But bigger than that, Charlie Black come in and we had a black party of Flavors and
That me sell off.
event gone off.
Oh, that me sell off.
The club, I mean, a different story. It never as lucrative as we may expect.
Yeah.
And by the time the whole weekend is done, we may end up with a L.
Yeah.
So
we lose.
that's the whole evolution of Flavors Entertainment, and with the experiences that we had for now, slightly the couple months of shows, we just take off and there,
The one thing about Flavors Entertainment where, for me, may not be sell our flavors, is that for when we made up the ad Elmer Burke
right
to the
After
team,
fact.
right? Then everybody literally had their part when they end up the door.
Set.
So, no come to me, come ask me for no money. You got a BP. Dixie deal with promotion and Elmore and Dixie end up the deal with linking the artists there and such. And then I deal with on the ground logistics and helping out on PR and anything.
Yeah,
This one,
helping out on PR.
Yeah, so that's what we did.
How long that run for together as a group with all of
Until we end up because I got the first one left.
I think in the shot
Again. I think that was like what, 10 years first? Or what was it, 5 or 10 years?
Flavors is only 15 years old.
Okay, so that means I left like what, around 5 or 6 years?
Probably 5 years.
Yeah.
It was short-lived in terms of the whole experience was short-lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But we had some good times.
We make a lot
We
of
had
money.
some not so good times.
And we end up losing a lot of money.
Right.
The one thing where I end up like about people who end up invested in a week, because you have to end up they understand, they are 4 black youth fans outside Belize City. Right? People might look upon BP family and say, what them Panton, they end up they have money and anything. And maybe they do. I don't end up they know because I don't know the bank account information. But I can tell you that he never bring in for his family money any at all. We go to, once we build the brand, Flavors, Entertainment, people already know the type of entertainment we bring, so investors may kind of easy for you up to get. So when you end up to take one last, like when we do one Omarion, by the way, and if you know we talk about the big L, your big L.
No, that be Dixie Big L, not my Big L.
Well, you may not love the artist.
Dixie brought to the Marion, of course.
Omarion, me call I'm MCC, right?
Yes, I remember that. Then I went to we had the award ceremony that Bliss too.
Yes. Yes, that me the first.
Watch out, BP
First
the
time.
BP the plane after he in after he vehicle, right? I got that ice box where my heart used to be. That's the way
Bro,
you clean up in
you have to say that my people say, anytime I begin an artist, I have to get into it. So I start to sing the song, I hold the vibe, you think? And then I say, yeah, we got it.
That's the one, L.
Shit cross. I mean, the film look kind of scanty, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean scanty?
Hey.
Brother, not even crickets me out there, not even mosquito.
I don't know if that old period that, but somebody called to me and said, why? Something about the crowd on the outside, after you open up the gate.
That me, let me tell you that, yeah, because people outside. And then they go across the club next.
Yeah, the guy cross.
Because they fool, end up with talk about customer appreciation.
So the crowd was outside.
Free.
So the crowd was outside.
Next. Yes, of course.
Why about the outside and the inside?
The club gone over. The crowd gone over to club next because there was a customer appreciation dance that seen that.
I never
all
know
of
that.
a sudden.
All I remember, I did inside the way for the crowd come in like, what the fuck the crowd? I don't know if that about a crowd outside and you see nobody come in. Because the thing is so well promoted that you expect a crowd. I expect the thing for just ram jump up. You think?
He may not think like an girl, man. Because the girl made it outside.
I mean, young at the time, I think how it's that I remember the promotion, I remember the dep on the MCC, I think.
That be 2 L's.
Such a big L that the following morning I stayed in my vehicle for at least about 2 hours. Just like this.
Then serious.
One of the next move.
And we made more people have that too.
Fucking flavors after this. Like, now we pop my head with it.
I mean, you enough time, you already reached a point there already where you have to wonder if you want to continue that.
I always say this, if fashion me pay, I'm going to be a billionaire by now.
Damn.
If fashion me pay.
I want to tell you that about me.
Because we push.
Yeah.
We push. A lot of people are behind the scenes, man. I say, boy, entertainment easy. Like, come make quality paper. Guys, it's hard. But once you got a passion, you keep on your drive.
We have got this. We have to. I think we need a part 2.
Yes.
We need to go a part 2, right? Because I mean, especially with you, Father Panton, and if we got you back on the show for really going in depth with flavors that me and thing and what's not. No.
I hope you bring me back when I hear up the talk.
No, because and that's the thing. I mean, it have to be a joint initiative, right? 2 on have to come because.
Let's commit to that right away.
Yeah, I know.
Solid.
I mean, other players for us to justify the flavors.
Correct.
Story.
Definitely.
Because everybody will be there saying it wasn't.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, and we want the whole story, we want the full thing.
Right.
We did a DTH.
Right.
I want to know, I mean, because I'm the day, I meet you, they time when I'm a lead boy, Father Panton, Orson corner studio, Orson guy only table, you know, Orson guy own desk in the corner, right? In the corner of the studio, I think, right? Nobody no got at the desk. Man even sit down for in chair. Real, near Young C, right? So, tell me a little bit about that. Tell me about the cruise ship life and think how you get into that. Just, yeah.
All right. So, determined to hustle DTH. That was Young C's studio. His label. Still is his label to this day. I don't know how I ended up to meet Young C. Oh, I found way back at Heights of Vibes days. Everything we start off on Heights of Vibes.
Yeah.
And then when Young C ended up to start for his own label, Young C, that made the artists went up to kill everybody. Granny, Ma, everything went to heat up the rap. Kill your this. That's what he made up the door back when he was a younger creative, right?
So you tell me a DJ?
Huh?
Young C, what?
No, Young C, I'm an artist,
Yeah.
hip hop artist, where they kill everything.
And what make you start to get into music? I see Unoga have music video, I think.
Right. So basically what made up the happen was that you're there around all of these creatives. You know, all of these artists, Continental Cat, Jareza, Chowdy, Young C, King, 1001 people who just do music all day, every day.
Yeah.
Right? Some female artists too, you know, really good at what they end up to do.
Wait, somebody just said King just now. That's just
King.
Put him in
King.
there.
Troy Tingley. Right?
The biggest, baddest bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Troy have for his style.
Yeah.
Left alone for his street style.
Get to that.
Streets, from the streets. And so, I did wrong all of these creatives. I was also a music producer too. Right? And
Never. You serious?
Yes.
You just mix?
Bobo Youth, Protect and Serve.
Protect, conserve.
Me and Marlon Lopez produced that at Hot Wire, Big Time Studios.
You used to be a producer. Never. You know that?
Bro, put it this way. We got a thing, right? What we call it, proud.
Yeah.
So anything when we put the hand pan, you best believe he was master. Right? So he was do anything and everything under the.
I mean, for one, you never hit me that the pre-interview. So no, they hit me now.
Yes.
Like yo, producing never.
Yes, over at Hotwire, over at Height Survives, over at DTH Studios. I don't want music producer, I don't want audio engineer.
But when I made that, you never made a mix. You only made the
Why you think nobody never got on my
ads. You only did the ads.
Why you think nobody never got on my desk?
No, they add up. No, they.
Exactly, and nobody go sit down in my chair.
Nobody, nobody go sit down in the thing. Nobody.
Yeah.
I just clean up on the desk and thing, and nobody no go there. Yeah, but
DTH,
back to the whole.
right. So Young C, being a, remember I done the poetry already. Don't know one DJ.
Yeah.
Don't know one teacher. Don't know all of that thing. Yeah. No, you're there wrong. All of them creative people here who do music. Well, I figure, why not do music? You check?
Yeah.
So,
Why not sing?
make I not to say if I can pull out on the piece. No one, let me tell you about this girl named Lana, a Facebook thing. Every day she dey in and a bibble and a bubble and a run off about how the girl two bus and every night she dey about learn a friend them really the pain and a post say how the girl sick underneath and the girl head nappy and they have buck teeth learn and now watch Herman and the raccoon them a eat. Come let me tell you about them Facebook life, Facebook tragedy and Facebook strife. That was.
No, it looked like
the university rhythm.
It looked like Panton been waiting for that specific part.
Yeah, I don't want to say that. You have to catch on to the vibe. I can admit that you have our Facebook, so we're at our Facebook.
and then I was working on the cruise ship too.
Yeah.
With Carnival Cruise Line. Right?
Yeah.
My son, Orson Jr., end up the thing, I end up the only cruise line.
Whoa.
Right? Because when he and him I end up the call from Kamalote, he end up the come meet me when I come meet on Wednesdays. They used to stand up on Swing Bridge and then they see the cruise ship out there.
Yeah.
That the cruise ship, but he end up the one. Right?
Really?
And so I would have carried in and Mary's to eat. Lee Mark's spot to eat and anything they saw. And whatnot. Even though me and his mom never had nothing. I mean, that's my son's mother.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to be respectful and whatnot. And so I did the cruise ship. And so I had all of this music here. Belizean music. And on the cruise ship, what was different back then is that international artist music, you had to have the rights to play that.
Yeah. Wow.
Right. And not like Biscap, the Belize, weapon and Tapo.
Yeah.
Where Belizean music is paid, played. Belizean artists should be paid.
Should be paid, yeah.
Out there,
A definite.
that definite.
You will pay.
But then,
Play
I had all of
yeah.
the music, yeah. So
Yeah.
I had to play Super Jeep on the ship. I had to play Young C's song. I had to play this song. I had to play my Facebook Live and anything this on. So I did a semi-album with DTH. I still got it home and whatnot. Some I very, very raw. And it was very personal to me. Young C, that person who encouraged me to, like, that an outlet for me, to express myself.
And it's after you started the music after you been on a cruise ship or that before?
It was during, it was before, during, and after.
After.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
when I came back home in 2014, and then when Mike came up to call me, asked me what I did up to do. And I come back again.
Yeah, and then
Now meet the bitch ass security again.
I still remember you to come in from the ship and thing that one of the thing there where they boy was talk about why will be to come in or not? Boy, this weekend will be the call. Boy, everybody get ready. Man get their liver ready. Boy, whole week man about to drink water and watch out. When OP call a turn up, wet.
No,
Sure.
I'll be real. The very first time I drank double black, and you wind up to remember this too, was this time around Elmer's birthday, Elmer Lamb's birthday. I came in the Wednesday, because I went to the ship used to end up to come in. So I jumped on the tender, I come in on the first tender. Now I have to think that Belize City want a bubble in time there. 7 o'clock ship time, that's 6 o'clock Belize time.
Yeah.
You check? Downtown, nothing happen, nobody not walk out. The only thing you have to see that homeless people.
Yeah.
No, I think, should I go to my house, but take off the thing then when I get from Walgreens and anything and put down the house. My brother is asleep.
Right,
I down the
straight
studio.
to studio boy, the man called
And I
like
buy
Santa Claus, you know the year?
Double black. One that for Elmore, for his
Wet.
birthday, and the next one that for studio.
Right, the wet.
Yes.
Everybody call that time when I soon come in, everybody quiet. So my Tanya me about that time. I feel everybody come at the studio, all of the big artists then come Ernestine at the time. Everybody time TR just start for him.
TR Shine wasn't TR Shine.
Taprick just start shush then shush just come out then. Tap the shush boom me. You know that just come out then I need to start singing that time, but we're not winning. Anyhow, I still may wait for my time on the mic.
Yeah.
Right?
Your time I'm a different time.
Yeah, my time I'm a different
but
time.
me personally, for you, and I know this is going up to be one longer conversation. I like how you mean up the marinate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put yourself, like you get seasoned, because you watch all of the experiences.
Yeah.
And whatnot. And then after that, you get put in a little pressure cooker. And when you come out, you don't come out tough. You come out refined. And then you were very intentional in everything what you went up to do.
That's true.
I never said that with my peers then. They weren't intentional. We did shit that was
Just off the bat.
Let's go do this.
Boom,
Let's go do that.
boom. That's off the wild. That's wild. Lone wild card to play. All right.
And if you win, you win.
You win,
and
you
if
win.
you take the L,
You're left.
you have to take the L.
Move on from that.
Yep.
I mean, now we in the pre-interview, Father OP, we discussed a little bit about the politics there and thing and what's not. You went into journalism and thing. Could you say that you may end up losing any friends due to
Politics?
no, you going into journalism, being affiliated with Creme at the time? Do you lose any?
Creme that me a plus.
Wow.
Creme that like Image Factory.
Neat.
These are the places where all the creatives go because then they provide a platform. I actually end up to meet a lot of people on these platforms and become lifelong friends.
Wow.
Or lifelong acquaintances.
And then when it comes to like the politics, when politics come into play?
Huh?
When politics come into play, why you step into that? Make you say, well, all right, this is the way I want to do.
All right, let's go in and do this real quick. So, when you from Riga, Sawai Street, Conda Belize, right? You end up there, do DJing, broadcasting, do journalism, assistant news director, and you continue up to grow. Flavors Entertainment, your teacher,
catalog,
everything, you don't still have to grow.
The bill.
What would have been the other natural progression? Part of the reason why I resigned from Creme was twofold. One was that my time had done, they ended up, and I was about to move into politics.
You don't make up your mind already?
Yeah. And then two was that I never may I end up to get no higher position than any at all. My news director, the person above me, was Marissa Lamaya. Ferocious. She know for she job. Respect you. I would have never become news director.
Yeah.
Hence the reason why I was assistant news director. Creme Television had an opening for general manager, right? Now, you could ask Evanex had this again, but like I said, I just sign up without the truth. I think Evanex and Nuri Mohammed may not be had a little bit of clash between themselves over the years and whatnot. When Love FM decided to sack Nuri Mohammed because of comments that he made on the morning show, right? Where was Nuri going to go after that? No way.
I got Creme manager from 2004.
Good. So basically, what I think ended up to happen, right? this is purportedly and allegedly, so any which way, make a talk the Creole. I think X end up to use that opportunity there, to end up to extend one olive branch to Finny Bedrin Yuri, who they never say eye to eye over the years. They bring in Yuri as the general manager for Creme Television. All intents and purposes, I have a lot of respect for Yuri Mohammed. Yuri don't know shit about TV. But they bring him in as general manager. No, I wanted that position there. Make I run the TV station. They never give me the opportunity there. They not be true, they not be give that gentleman there. And I want to end up to say this. A lot of people out there don't know this.
Yeah, I never know that.
Before Nuri get in a meeting on several occasions with different clients and different people, he calls me in.
Wow.
Pick my mind. I start to talk different language in media and such as how I normally not be talk.
Yeah.
As I come out, that because the person who he's supposed to talk to the outside, so by the time they get inside now, he end up to regurgitate everything what you say. So why didn't I have that position? They never give me the position.
But flip it a little bit. I mean, you never look up to the man and no way any at all when he called to the TV. I mean, because he did a love. He was a figure at love. He had.
Listen to me.
From my perspective,
talking heads are not the people with the technical abilities to run a station. No, he was very good at HR.
Okay.
Because every time, remember now, you have to end up to know this thing you saw. UDP mean a government. So Cremandala may get starved because of most big mouth on the radio in the morning. You check. So all contracts, most contracts, never they go back on Mandela.
Oh.
You check. Now you have to end up to know how media end up to run. Only people have to end up to know this. Media run like this. There is this pie. The government have the biggest
Fracture.
spending money. You check. If you are in opposition to them, they take away those contracts from you. Media run on ads.
Correct.
If you don't have no ads to run, you can't pay your staff, you can't pay your bills.
You're broke.
So you're broke basically.
Yeah.
So that way end up to happen. You check. No, I end up to say, listen to me. I come from Carnival. I was a news anchor on Carnival. Biggest, brightest equipment, everything. I learned everything there. I learned how to run these equipment and run the whole facility there. I couldn't believe, and I can't. When Money Mike came up, they offered me the job back in 2014. Okay, but I say I want to run Creme Television.
Yeah.
I wasn't given that opportunity, and then so years later, I just end up to decide here what politics didn't come up. Easy, I just end up to resign, and I resigned respectfully. A lot of people don't know this though. Okay, a lot of people end up to think Creme. That one PUP station. Because obviously Cordell Hyde and such and and when elections come about, you see one blue shirt in the yard and anything.
Okay, yeah, that's no.
When I was there, majority of the staff who was there at the Mandala or at Cremandala, that mean UDP supporters. But the place pay well and they don't play with your money.
Yeah. Okay.
So it be kind of easy.
All right, so get into the political arena thing and what's not. Why, for the people that would watch this right now, right? Why would you have said, well, you allow the UDP then to use you as a sacrificial lamb?
Sacrificial? What the fuck? What the hell? That sacrificial lamb, that like the bitch ass security. Sacrificial lamb. They're I'll respect you. It wasn't a sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
Listen to me. My dad told me that son, not get into politics because you don't got no money. Right? And I hold against that man for years. Even when I hear up the dead, I hold against him. Right? How you was the longest standing PUP minister down south, why not be look upon your son who is as intelligent and surgical like me and tell me not get into politics. I held it against that man. So, basically, it be kind of easy after that. Once I made up my mind to do politics, and Bernard could tell you this, right? Did I not go to you guys as my friend and say, this the way I end up the one do.
Yeah.
We did it upstairs at Dixie House, right? But true.
We know he has. The people would have said stubborn,
Right.
hard head,
Proud.
stiff,
Proud.
proud.
I call it proud. Yeah.
You use a more refined word, proud. You just say that long time for the man.
Forget into politics.
I mean, the way the man head set, the way once the man
course.
say, wow, I do this, this the way I do.
Yeah.
Not deter me.
And that could
this the way I
sometimes
want.
be what man's downfall, right? Yeah, definitely.
So you see long time with the man.
Yeah.
The
If
politics
he was
thing.
always proud.
Yeah, but then why
Easy
you?
though.
Oh, all right then. I want to ask you something, right? There, me and you. For the time when you run, you said that you are getting at this for them people, right? You that mean any financial incentive maybe behind that, or something like that, or that mean just a choice genuinely for you.
No, there wasn't. No, they never had no financial incentive. None at all. None at all. When I see, I don't do all of anything here already. And then I figure, yeah, what? I reached this age, you know, I'm getting older. Yeah, what? Politics, like you could serve at a bigger platform in a politics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you want to get the resources thing, hopefully. And I say, shit, I can't up to do that. I check. When you end up to hear that my 6285880 number end up to go viral, because all kind of business, man and business, woman, they end up to blow up my phone. Right? See, when it comes to UDP that mean a different thing, you know. Because I never know if I may run under PUP or UDP. I may look for who really want me. Marshall Nunes, senior, my cousin, will tell you this.
Respect.
I was at PUP's office. They have to sit down and whatnot. I had a conversation with Colonel Hyde. This not being a big conversation now.
Like I hear this now.
You want to know how I actually end up to get on the UDP ticket? It start from the PUP.
Like I hear.
I used to have a habit every afternoon when I finish eat, the work, the creme, I walk downtown. Just end up to meet people and talk to people. That I mean naturally, and obviously if they make the little flat belly not to go. I think Colonel may not be had one 4Runner or some vehicle. Anyway, the vehicle pull up beside me. And then, like, I get spooked because I want to know that who ended up the one shot me, no. Heavily tinted.
Yeah, so he roll.
The man asked me to make I jump in. So I jump in at the vehicle. And I don't end up to express to him that I wanted to end up to run. And I jump in at the vehicle and the man they ask me certain questions. The man say, Orson, how old are you? Check, I think at the time I was 30, maybe 36, maybe at the time. And the man said, no man, you got a lot of time. The time Mike had worked at Mandala, right? Man said, no man, you got a lot of time. Man said, you don't have enough to run. Man said, I don't got Micah, I don't end up to have Ryan, and I don't end up to have a couple people from Lake Eye. If I end up to put you in, then obviously, yeah, look like that whole Lake Eye people, they end up to try to bring in a city council. Right? Man said, don't worry about nothing. The time I end up to come. You never end up to say the exact words, but roughly that's the way I end up to say.
Yeah, that would imply.
Yeah, that's the way where I thought he implied.
Okay.
Right? And I jump out somewhere close to downtown. And I end up to decide, I said, fuck that. And I make no man
Dictate what time you going in.
dictate my pace.
Correct.
Respect to
I
Colonel.
mean, the level of proudness coming, I fuck that.
Why?
Proudness.
But
Bah,
why would
come
you call
in.
it proudness? No, you have to end up to know as one man.
I mean, standards.
You want tech?
Yeah.
Or will you know I end up to tech? I mean, listen to me. I look up to the Hyde family.
Yeah.
I look up to Curdell. Check. If you listen to the way how I end up to talk, and you don't want a Curdell interview, you want to end up to say that, oh, I sound like him.
That's true.
Like between heroes and everything side. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
true.
I studied for their mannerisms, and then it became a part of me. I never end up to know nothing else. So when I end up to say, like, I have to wait, no, fuck that.
No.
Then, that I went I end up to meet Miss Pearl, right? I was doing an interview at NCFC at the Crossbell China Bridge. And Miss Pearl made it there. I never knew Miss Pearl from Adams, none at all. And when the interview was finished and anything, so I finished the interview and whatnot. Me and Miss Pearl ended up to start to talk and we started up the vibes. And then she started telling me about Dean Barrow that me a DJ. Then I know Anwar, who is Dean Barrow's son, ended up to had a song named Sadat International, right? Because Anwar got a sixth form with me too. The high school with me. So I was like, wait, Dean Barrow used to play music too? And then we started up to talk. And then we started up to talk about political ambition. And she said, you should think about joining our organization. And she was so welcoming.
Not rough.
And that's when I gravitated towards UDP.
Okay.
Because PUP, on the flip end, may end up the one to dictate my pace.
At the time you made with the UDP campaign, you made run, you made go up against, I guess, Wagner at the time?
Yeah.
Wagner at the time.
Bernard
Wagner at the time. Why he named Bernard too? Not a Bernard.
Three Bernard.
Three Bernard. I don't want to make mine blatant. No, I don't want to make mine blatant. No. Don't do me like that, daddy. Yeah, so we see the power, we see the support what he had at the time.
Right.
When
they had the money.
Yeah, the money. Right? You explained to him, Dad said, son, listen to me, if you don't have the finance, not do it.
And UDP never give me no money, none at all.
Why you still gone ahead and do it?
Because I believe in so this is my analogy, real quick. I prefer, when the Dali house broke down, I prefer build the house back. At that time, the house may not be broke down for the UDP.
Yes, indeed.
Make sense? I don't want to build something back. Listen to me. You will never get in a position of authority if everything is kosher in there already. You want to start from the bottom
up. If everything already in bed.
Yeah. No, here what happened. When the Dali house broke down, if I end up to help build back the Dali house, that means by the time I reach up I need to reach, I can up to help people, because then obviously I'll be in a position of authority, and then I will have the resources to help people. That I mean, Joe. That I mean, how quick that may not be quick. I mean, you never take on rocket scientists to know that.
So for me then, right?
So I don't never want sacrificial lamb, none at all.
No, but then
when I run at UDP, that was intentional.
I mean,
that was intentional. So even 357, my brother with an artist, Jason Rivers. Went up the gun on my Facebook post and talk about YOP, Bro, you need to understand where I stand for. Right? I could have run under PUP, but I mean I run as a councillor. And then they never give me the break for run as the mayoral candidate. I'll tell you how I became the mayoral candidate under the UDP. I decided, because I know marketing, okay, let me put out my flyers out there way before everybody as the prospective mayoral candidate. And I put that shit there out. So anybody when me think about filling up the run
don't know that, hey, you have a problem.
He done the
I done the day.
The problem was now that I work back at the zinc fence. So a lot of people end up to think now that
you the PUP of yourself.
That Curdale, they end up the influence me to go run under UDP so that I can end up to get inside information and carry it back to Curdale. Not the case then at all. I'll tell you something. When I was working at Creme, and I ended up to make my position known that I would have been running to the UDP. I had one manager, the Creme, went up to look for me and said, "Me, brother, you can't do politics per weekend. You have to do politics full time." And I said, "Go and do politics. We are still pay you."
Whoa.
I know that was a board decision, but I never had the full board support that decision then.
Whoa.
And so there was one manager per na compound we end up to think that the family may end up to try ras off with their partner, who is the incumbent mayor, by the way. So you know, take on rocket science, we don't know who that was. Any at all. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
But it wasn't that any at all. You know what I'm saying? They gave me the support, and I run, and I gone back for my job, and I do my job.
And then
when I end up to lose.
The thing is that you already know, like, all right, then if I know that I going up against this obstacle, and this obstacles, our drop. Our fall, you know.
No.
I mean,
that wasn't my mindset.
That never your mindset.
No, that never my.
But
no,
then
man,
you say,
win.
No, but you say yes, we all come for win. Honestly,
Yes.
we all come for win.
Yeah,
right?
and we still the Pagamos.
But you say all of this against you.
Yes.
You understand? You know that you know there were part you would have liked for that to have a better position or a better foot in it. Why you still gone through and say, well, all right then, this the way I do. Like how Finney gone up against Creole in a Martins.
All right. I don't know about that part there, but
No,
I
but
will
she
tell you about
knows
my
that.
part. Diane, you talk about. Yeah. Listen to me. Anybody who run against Cordell in a lake, that one fool ain't up the run.
I'm sad.
They know ain't up the door. Okay? Listen to me. When you say you have to have conviction and you have to believe in a people, what I end up to realize about politics is that politics is about what people believe in. You have one small amount of people who want to believe in you. Because you have to know if you talk the talk. You have to know if you walk the walk. You have to know if you look the look. If you end up to go in go campaign, shoes and slacks and anything there and shirt, well, you want to look like a fool. Especially if you're going to London Bridge like a Crewman Lagoon. Listen to me. Put on one of these slippers and one of these short pants and one of these ordinary
So the people, people
you're
too.
a part of them.
You're a part of the struggle.
Right. So you have to know that. So basically what I did is I just basically assimilated because I had from the hood too. And I just end up there assimilate and I do what I have to do. I think what helped me one lot was the way how I spoke. If I end up to do this interview here, to make I talk in a Creole, I'm very hard thing.
Yeah, I noticed because blocking to English every time.
English on the regular, right?
Yeah.
So it's very hard, right? But I understand if I end up to make way up to reach the masses there, if I end up to talk to Creole too.
True.
But I know how to end up to assimilate. It might take me a little bit of time. But one thing I end up to know about people is that even though you give people all of that, at the end of the day, the largest voting population in a free country are young people.
Yep.
Between the voting age of 18 and 35.
Yep.
These are the people who want to wait until 4:30 in the evening to see who want to give them $50 or $100 to make them go vote for them. And these are the people who swing the tide. So, did I know I was going to lose? Hell fucking no. I'll give you the joke. You know when I end up to lose?
So like Mariana concert.
The evening.
Yes, exactly. For Mariana again. So here how I know I end up to lose, right?
What the votes they got?
I left from outer road and I got home because my wife is one of my biggest supporters then. I got home and we watch Channel 7, Dorian and Jules. Then it broke down how the thing went. Right? Mind you, no votes not coming yet. I mean, some end up to come in and whatnot and anything there. And went to Dorian end up to reach, I think that Dorian or Jules went to and reached Belize City, and then they said Belize City. I said, oh, no man. Bernard Wagner. You check? Fuck that. I cut off the TV and we gonna sleep. I do get ready for work the next day. You check? That tell me how real it was for me. You check? Because they have the numbers and they feel the pulse, because as media, you're there on the ground, you know. You check? I mean, never pay nobody no $50 and no $100 for vote. I tell people vote for me because I don't want to and I want to do the best. I mean, without politics, I've done a lot for people and for my community.
I mean that.
Check? With politics, it may be a bigger platform. You check? And everybody may end up to get their lead piece.
Could you say, right, being that you made up you there, could you say politics is a nasty game?
No.
What you could say about politics?
People end up to look upon politics like it's a nasty
overall.
game.
I mean,
but
overall.
Listen to me. You have to know the best way to look for to deal with. You don't get in a relationship where abusive without end up to try know how to stand the abuse.
True.
Listen to me. A lot of people in a UDP think that a PUP. A lot of people in a PUP think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about it. You want to know why? At the end of the day, I can come here and talk on your podcast and tell you the truth.
Real.
You know, I don't give a fuck about any people.
And you know that why
the people who really end up the matter, that the people who I need for the help in my communities. They are the people who matter. Don't give a fuck about the politicians. Listen to me. Politicians want to talk on good game. Come, sweet you up on anything there. But when you know people who fucking genuine, man, And you know they talk from their heart. They want to give you the last one they fucking have. You know, for their house.
Not real.
You check? And left for their family without just being up to help you,
That
then
real.
you know they people that are bona fide people. That's
real.
where I come from.
That real.
When I hear this man run, you know, I mean a bit of sweet feeling because we all know what we want in Belize, and we all know that we need to empower the youths more. And opium is always about the youths, right? So I'm happy for know that our bedroom where we can make a change, but the environment where it exists and the circumstances that you have to pick up, right, and whatever exists within the whole
You have to adjust
system,
to.
you have to adjust.
Yeah.
It takes time, bro. You know, you have to be consistent, you have to be committed, and it also takes money because of the environment that we're in.
That's true.
Right?
My dad wasn't wrong then.
Why? That was why it was a bittersweet feeling for me.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you get it to what I need to get, now you get it. Why? That's set, we set.
Right.
A lot of people, lot more people
No
set.
matter the party,
You feel?
about the people, right? With the push for the people.
Yeah, man. About the
Bottom
people.
line, you know?
Knowing what you know now, right?
Would I do it again? Hell fucking yeah.
Precise. You would have changed anything because I know that every day we learn, every day we live, we learn.
Yeah.
Our lesson,
I never want to change nothing.
right? You have the exact same shit. That's the way I do
I
it.
never may change nothing. You want why? Because I believe that a learning process.
It's true.
If you cut out the learning process, then you do not grow.
Yeah.
And as creatives, we have to end up to learn. That like BP. I would have never fit in for his shoe because he deal with money. Right? You know, if the me deal with money for Flavors Entertainment, Flavors me are broke.
Broke. No, but that
Right?
you have to be honest.
But he could end up to have, I know he end up to know how he end up to date. He could got at least smiley face there and still tell you no. Me, I want to say here, what if there were $100 in there, how much you end up to need? 75, say 50, yeah?
Yeah.
You check?
Me trade something.
And anything this so.
But I
So,
think the last $20 I buy about 20 hot dog out of it.
oh yes, we did that.
And this are the
We did
thing,
that.
how you reach to that,
I will never change.
like
that.
why you become like stern like that for several, all right then, I mean somebody have to be that person there. Somebody have to be that person there. I mean you don't want nobody use you and take advantage of you, but why you carry yourself
How
like
you
that?
so stiff though with the money?
You learn for people around you. I mean,
Yeah.
I have a lot of people around me with influencers. A lot. My sister for one, you know, she do a lot. I still do a lot. My whole family, you know, people like OP, my cousin, you know, a lot of people. I mean, Belize hard, bro, right? So I mean, for me, even make you antisocial.
True.
Because the more you experience and the more you're there wrong, the more you realize how bad we are or how low we're there as to what the bigger picture. And you know, hard for change, right? So again, coming back to when Orson, you know, so he, you know, enrolled himself, you know, in the whole
politics.
movement. So I say, well, yeah, man, I support you. You know, no matter the party, I support Orson Picart. So for me, again, I know my vision, I know where I want to go. And the less influence I could get, what deter me, the better it is for me. So you pride yourself with people who believe in you and who dip on the same journey, and that's how you go. You know, so we as bedrooms just have to stay true to each other. That doesn't really matter, bro.
That's true.
So
That's true, bro. I mean,
Still yes.
due to the man, I mean, to want to have a level of standard, a level of, all right, upbringing, how want to care for myself. I mean, you know, me that are kind of stubborn.
Why you keep on saying I'm stubborn?
Bad proud. All right. Make I rephrase that. The man.
You don't say it already.
The man stern for way believing that. This is the way I will push. This is the way I go in. This is the way I will do. And at the end, Jesus could change that. This is the way I want.
Listen to me. If Jesus wanted a job at one call center, knowing that you have to use a close-up shoe, he never may get hired. Dead serious. Dead serious. Put on a shoe, bedroom.
It's true.
Yes.
It's true. So I have to applaud, you know, everything we'll do, you check, and going up against who you're going up against and do what you need to do. Because then at the end of the day, not only you learn from that, but we would listen to you right now learn. You understand? The people and whether on the other side of the podcast, whether watch it whenever had courage, confidence, believing in themselves to get things done and look on you right now, you gone through it, You understand? Probably we give a Lee L, but we still the bounce back and we're willing to do it again.
No, they never want Lee L. I mean,
Big L! Capital
The L,
L.
that's your foundation, brother.
Yeah.
The L,
Okay, you learn from that too.
So if you don't get to an L, you don't understand.
The L, they
how
not
to
feel
do
lose, you know. The L, they feel learn.
that. Right.
Yeah, that's how you not the want to take it, right? And I think as creatives, this the way not the offer us this space for not to have a conversation as men, and even the women where they not to listen to, for not to kind of get a sense of how one bedroom end up the thing. Because some people might end up the look on this podcast and like the way how I end up the choose, end up the cost and anything there. Listen to me, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You've never meet me this raw before.
Yeah.
I am a very respectful person when you meet me out the road. But listen to me, you want to end up there, make I end up to talk the truth? Let's start the truth. There isn't enough spaces like this in the electronic and digital world for people to actually speak openly and honestly. Now, will a part of this interview be used if I'm running for politics in the next coming years? Quite possibly. But I will say this. Put shit in a context. And fuck what people end up think. Listen to me, if you're not true to yourself, if you're not true to yourself,
How could you be true to me?
how you end up to be true to people out the road?
Real,
You know what I'm saying? And
real.
it's all about people at the end of the day. So I mean, for make we not to share for we collective intelligence and for we collective experience to make Belize one better place and to make the world one better place, then here what? It's worth it.
And that's what we want to do. That the take from the show right here. We want to make sure that hey, the untold is told. And we're not scripted. This is not our show. We get scripted.
Yeah.
I mean, I might have my own script, yes, but we're not scripted, right?
Listen to me.
Yeah.
No man talking on the ears.
Not say that.
Producer.
Not say that.
Unless they're a producer.
Yeah, I mean, thank God you said that just now. Yeah, I mean, we talk about the politics and thing and what's not. We got into your childhood experiences. I think we touched a little bit about the substance abuse and thing.
Yeah.
Right. Mainly, I don't want to go back to that and thing and what's
Yes.
not. You understand? For the people that they got rumors and thing and what's not. We go about.
We're not end up to talk about no rumors. Just ask the question direct. Yeah, we're
Real
not
shit.
into no rumors.
All right.
Cause at the start of something like that be child security. So,
All right.
Ask the
Why?
question direct.
You got it against this bloody security. You don't play. You don't play this security.
I'm just saying.
I mean, all right. You ever get drunk, intoxicated,
Yes.
or something that your place of work?
No.
Never yet.
No. I want to be honest with you. There are a couple of occasions if I get inebriated. Yeah. You want to talk to Creole?
Yeah.
A couple of occasions if I get drunk. Obviously. Listen to me. I have my own ass fucking man. I make my own money.
Real.
But there is a responsibility once you're outdoors. You know
Indeed.
what I'm saying? There was a part in my life when I struggled with alcoholism. I could go through the whole history of that. I don't think this interview will do justice to that because I need to tell you the story to make you understand. But I could say this as a man. Listen to me. If I know where I come from, and I am introspective, and I know what I've done, but I know where I'm going,
Yeah.
and that's not a part of where I'm going. Then I don't have a problem saying I struggle with it.
Correct. I mean,
Of course. I want to end up to be real. Most people now end up to tell you this. Right? And like I said, this interview, pieces of this might be used in the future.
But
Right? But I will tell you this. The reason why I never gravitate towards marijuana is because at the time, in Belize, everything may come from across the border. So you never get the kind of high where you want.
Yeah.
Like the inspirational high will make you end up to think outside the box.
Yeah.
Right? Like the sativa there and such, like how the US have the industry now. I'm a shit weed. We end up to get
local.
Yes.
Our time.
You smoke and leave it a weed, you go eat out the fridge, you go smoke and leave it a weed, you sit down in the bed they spin.
Like that sleepy weed or hungry weed.
How do you actually do it? The consistent thing for me throughout my entertainment career was alcohol. Right? And I gravitated towards that. My previous managers then going up to tell you, Mose could tell you this, Money Mike could tell you this. When I was on some TV shows and anything there, they had to go buy 4 Guinness, 5 Guinness to me, just so that I could be the person with people they wanted me to be.
Yeah.
Right? You don't want the sober person.
And the thing is that boring. You develop a personality for yourself because everybody could. Well, not everybody.
It started to become different though.
Not everybody, because certain people could depict when me, they put on buzz, and I'm not. When you meet me sober, or when you meet me put on buzz, the two are two different person.
Right.
Right. I don't know if the people then were. I mean, you know, kind of different because then you are radio personnel, TV personnel.
Right.
Not everybody they come in contact with you and meet you.
Right.
Out the road.
Because I drive.
Yeah, and then you on TV. You understand? So me know the watch pan. You then like before you even introduce yourself to people, you had to dip on level. You had to make sure you dip on level before you even start your show.
No, the show could have gotten started. Whether the problem is that when the shit start to get monotonous. Like when I watch the cameramen and the producers here end up they watch us in the first part of the taping of this. Shit me just boring.
Oh.
Just boring until we start they start to give these little bit of nuggets. Oh, end up they help with the viewership. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's all constructed.
And
but
then,
you have to know part of fit into the construction.
And then with me, right, I get introduced to the whole drinking thing and thing that with DTH. You don't know lie.
Oh, that be heavy. That be heavy back then.
That wet crew.
Yes.
Wet. Yeah. Anyhow, I did that back then, all right. I want to hang with the big boys. You want to chill with the bam bam? With it? Yeah, they hang with the big boys. You get the sense? So at that time, I'm about 15, 16. At that time,
I never know about them. I say I thought they have my mind. I mean, you know, drink alcohol around me or anything. I never
listen
know
to me.
you.
I could say whatever now because then I am
never
of
know you,
age.
sir.
I don't think they could charge me for back then, right? Everybody have a pass,
sir. I never know you back then. That's what I say.
Yes, you did. Yeah, so I chill with the big boys there. I think outside still when everybody go perform. See when they boy got a certain spots and things, how they carry themselves, how they, you know, and why. And the things that I just say, how you act when you get up the morning, bro. And when you get up the morning, bro, you cool, you tell everybody morning, you this, but the moment you get so much in you, like you different. You a different person. You never made a talk at first.
Yeah.
When after you don't drink and you become talkative.
Yeah. You see, and I know you're not speaking about me, because obviously you're not around me. But I want to say this about that, right? Because, like I say, you have to put things in a context. A lot of people not end up to know that alcoholism is a problem in Belize. Particularly with younger people and younger men and women who are trying to venture into the professional field.
True.
People deal with a lot of shit. I end up to be honest with you. A lot of people end up to know that I end up to cope with depression. But you want to look for me and you know to say, I tell you some shit for this interview, you never end up there, know. I cope with depression. I cope with depression because people who betrayed me in my life. Okay?
Not rough.
How do you cope with that? I don't want to call him and tell him at all.
This is the way to go on.
Yeah, bro, such and such anything.
You're a man. You're a man.
Right? You're a man. So you have to cope with it on your own. You know what I'm saying? Oftentimes, that will send up the buy one couple of things, one cigarette and chill in your yard, and you have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And then go sleep. Get up tomorrow. Let's go and take on the day. Like a man knowing up the talk out here.
True.
Like a woman knowing up the talk out here. Because oftentimes the people who betray you are the people who closest to you.
True.
So who do you then have to end up the talk to?
True.
Are you willing to end up to open up to people and end up the... You not open up to a stranger and say this the way end up to happen to me.
Nah.
You have to have bona fide people around you as a support mechanism.
Correct.
You check? So I just end up to say, Check. The alcoholism thing, the unreal thing, I believe. Yes.
And the thing is, to add towards that, Father OP, for me, personally, right? I got my own struggles and things, and for me,
Who you talk to?
I don't talk to nobody really.
How you going to deal with that?
Because with me, I try and make myself get as busy as possible.
Oh no man, we end up the interview you soon.
No, because
Hold on, we are putting you on a podcast.
No, we know the switch chair, yeah, none at all. No. Yeah, bro. So for me, right, I know all we got with one level of frustration, with one level of setbacks, I call it, for make we challenges to make we go back and pick it up. You understand? For me, I can't do alone. For me, right, I'm already come out of our structured family with my kids and my baby ma.
Right.
You understand? So I already used to, when I go home, I have this structure, I have this support, I have this space right here. Understand? But now I don't have nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I still have my kids, yes, obviously, but they're not that as what it was before.
So this is basically like where you have to know something about women, right? Women will support them, because that's the way women do. Most women, not all of them, but most women. Men, we are nomads. We want to do it all for we won. I told Bernard just before this interview here, you want to hear some shit today, you will never end up to believe. Why? Because I never give him a call. That upon who though? That upon me.
Yeah, but sometimes you as the individual, Panton, they go through for your own thing.
He got through for his own thing too.
He got his own shit, they
You
go
know
through.
what I'm saying? Yeah, but this is how part of support coming breads.
Is, but you don't know whatever he take for certain things. I mean, me and Sharon, a friend.
Yeah.
Yes, but I know we talk.
Yeah.
Yes, we talk.
But we
we
not talk.
But not talk.
Yeah,
Like
we not talk.
talk.
Yeah,
You understand? I gotta go back. I mean, I still have a lot about me where he himself not unravel yet. He himself not know yet.
Or he ain't up the land.
He still a line up to now.
Yeah.
And as we go by through each interview and thing, I let out Wally piece of me, piece of my stories and thing. He himself never knows certain things about me.
Right.
You understand? So even so, and I don't want to bombard him with my problems. He ain't one problem.
And if we pull everything together, right? The depression call for society, right?
Indeed.
Being accepted. You know, what if, what if, or how if, or when if. And because, like you said, with the nomads, we don't have nobody for really apply upon, we turn to the substance. And
that
you know what's funny? More than weed, when you drink alcohol, that literally like a light switch. You go from sober to high to too much. You know, switch.
Yeah, but it is a depressant though. That a lot of people
right.
know,
But
they
then
understand it is a depressant.
What I'm getting to is that you're good when you're high, but you don't know what you do when you reach over the board.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
true
have
too.
no control.
That's true too.
And that's where part of the problem come in.
And I think-
because then society will eat you up then too.
Yeah.
Worse. So you're depressed because of society, but when you flip that switch and you get high, you
Yeah.
come back to the
You
same
do more.
continent.
You do more as.
Yeah.
You know, you give people more things to talk about.
For talk.
But I want to
Right.
share this though. I want to share this real quick.
Go ahead.
Have to end up to know this. Because people know enough they understand this. That believes you have to end up to know for society. I want to say this, but I don't want to make it up to be funny, right? So I want to say it respectably first, and then I'll do the Creole part thing. You have to end up to know when enough is enough. Stop. Relax.
It's true.
Cut.
It's true.
Get off.
There you go. Hold up.
Even
Go
if you
home.
depend on shrooms, weed, alcohol, amphetamines, whatever, pills,
No matter where you
cut.
family, why you
go
need to know.
home, but relax,
And there lies the problem.
right?
Because a lot of people don't know.
A lot of people don't know when to not be stop.
Right.
No, make I not be say it like this no. Check. Oftentimes you can't tell people that, brother.
You can't.
Because people want to drink away, smoke away their problems every goddamn day if they have
they
money.
could. And
right?
the
So
thing
that's
is
why
that
we say the support that we're really enough to come in.
I got one of my friend there, right? Well, I got one of my friend there, right? And the thing is that I see him drink every day, bro. Drink till he drunk, till he boss up. Every day, you know. Every day, but the man got qualities about time were just different.
Yeah.
You understand? The man have skills, you know. The man could change certain things, brother. The man got a bright future if we focus, right? But somehow we pick it up because we lose a lot. You understand where I come from? Like for him, he lose his wife, lose his daughter, everything wrong. He dead. You understand? So for me, now never know that.
Right.
They look for him now. I tell you, frig my boy. Every day you drunk my boy. Fuck my boy. Come on for that, bro. Come on for that. Till I started to realize why. When he started telling me why, and he cried. Right? And I said, motherfucker, you know, after he don't cry, I buy everything bad, man.
Yeah.
Because then I said, well, fuck, continue to drink then, bro, because then fuck, man. I mean, you know, I could only listen to you, bro.
Yeah.
I can only listen to, I don't lose as much as you lose, bro. I don't gone through what you gone through.
Yeah.
You understand where I come from? So for me now, for condemn you, who am I? You understand where I come from?
Yeah.
So for me, you'd have to really know whether the works are certain people.
I normally end up to say, you're only as strong as the support system around you.
True.
That's real. Like I have it. You say, oh, you know, they can buy that bad man. Yeah. I mean, you still help him on his journey.
Yeah, but then I understand why he didn't do it.
No. Bullshit.
No, that's not bullshit because I understand why.
Here why. If I know this, the weapon, they lead you down that road there, breads, I'm going to look for to help you down the road there. It might be if you want lead thing right now, to make we not be have one conversation so that I can not know one a little bit more about what is. Where basically the fuck up your life?
That's what I say.
Right? I know how if you not be address it when you not be sober.
But not every day. That's
we're not therapists though. We're not therapists.
Yeah,
you not be know how if you not be deal with anything so they got AAA, Alcoholics Anonymous and your ass there. Send them over there.
Yeah, send them over there. Yeah. No, but then the thing is that sometimes like I tell you again, we look on people like the sprung head there, the crackhead there. We don't know where they going there. Why they pick up that? Why they smoke pipe? Why they do this?
Where they go through?
Why? Where they go through your mind, bro? Yeah. You understand? And we start to condemn them, but we ourselves don't know. Suppose we may gone through what they're going through, probably we may jump off a Civic.
Half of these people end up the post on a thing on Facebook going up to say, if you're going through any kind of problems, you should have called me first. Bitch ass nigga, like the security, right? When I was trying to reach out to you motherfuckers, only never give me a break.
Never did
Not at all. Only never did it.
Never did it.
So how can they actually say that? You know what I'm saying? People have to be real out the road, and if you can't talk the real, no come around me none at all.
Real. And this is the main reason why we have this podcast, because at the end of the day, we know I don't know a fake person. Right. I will tell you what they put my mind. I will tell you where they go on. The questions where they are, where I will ask it.
I do have 1,001 more questions about
as is. I mean, yeah. I mean, you as you.
Yeah. Wait,
you are bounce here, there. Here, there, everywhere. You understand? I mean, I want to know like whether me somebody what you use to try cope with it. Forget weapon this right or so then like you say, well,
any substance I mean
like for say well alright then what the ways how you channel yourself for say well come out of that, not drink too much. I mean you know I stop overall.
No, one thing, keep busy. Have a good family around you.
Respect.
Right? And then have solid friends and you have to make sure I don't talk about friends like just
friend.
I don't know how people end up to call a friend. Listen to me. If you live 2 houses from me and I tell you good morning every day, you're not my friend.
You're a neighbor.
You're my goddamn neighbor.
Correct.
That's what you are.
You're my neighbor.
Right now, if me and you hang and me and you could have one intellectual conversation, check, and we could have one conversation on the regular, and I have your number and I could call you and you could call me, chances are you're my friend.
Yeah.
The rest of motherfuckers are not your friend.
Correct.
So, family, good support system, friend, or if you're not the one, acquaintances. In my case, I would call it acquaintances. Only certain people in the movie that have felt friend realm for me. You know what I'm saying? And somebody who I could not be called up on a regular and just say, yo, I want to talk about shit.
And how you feel when you reach back to that point whereby like, all right.
And then I reach over?
No, you depressed. You dead at this point whereby this is how you feel right now. You need to go my way. go through this to work, this or that. Ah, frig that. Take a list out.
Here we go.
Take a list out. Fuck it. I got
Here we
drink
go.
my stout. Tell me.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. You don't believe that, Nacho? This Bible here, you see how long this Bible is up here?
Yeah, I mean, it did it.
This is my mother,
Wow.
way back when. This
Wow.
Bible that when my mama ended up to give me, I went to she come from Dangriga, I went to we moved from Dangriga.
Wow.
I am 43 years of age.
Damn.
This is older than that. Alright? This the way I carry around. Say, when shit end up to get one little bit to test you out the road.
Yeah.
They have different things to clean up to do. A lot of people don't believe in our prayers. I am not a religious person, but I don't spiritual.
Spiritual,
person.
yep. There's a
So,
difference.
Like normally, like I would say my serenity prayer. Right? Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference between the two. Every time you said a prayer end up meaning something different to you, because you never know the circumstances surrounding when you're going to be saying that prayer. You know what changes in that prayer? To learn the difference in between the two.
The two. Yep.
Solid.
Yep. That's true. I mean, and that other thing, for know when we step back, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we use that thing and say, well, all right, then you take the lead, you take the wheel, you take over that, and we live just for that. You understand where they come from? So I really want to know that, because for me, I already tell you, I can't be alone. So, and the thing is that what point in your life you have to be alone. You have to fucking be alone.
Lonely moments that when you pray though.
Yeah, I mean,
moments that when you pray.
and this is the thing, like
Introspection.
for me, I pray. Yes, but what prayer that I pray, brethren, that doesn't go out, brethren. You understand? Your vocal just to go. You know the hear back on next vocals, brethren. You know, like God become and say, well, yes, I'm unlimited. I hear you,
Your
unlimited.
God may not be your God to do that
This is
for
what I'm
you.
this. Yes, unlimited. That's not a back and forth conversation, brethren. I doesn't tell you what it going mean.
Yeah.
I doesn't tell you, I doesn't talk.
Hear this though. When most people want out the road, no matter what they need to go through, that's somebody for just listen. That's all it is. Listen to me. When you end up to get up and end up to talk and just vocalize, this is why people who are creatives are the people who are quote unquote
Lonely.
the people who end up they abuse substance, right? Because in a we creative space, we can do a lot. Outside of our creative space, who the hell is there? You know what I'm saying? This is why on Carnival Cruise Line, in the entertainment department, they end up they pull lone entertainment people for the drug tests. Because they figure that the creatives that the one day
Where the
who
lead
end
the
up to
shit.
use drugs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what happened to the guy with the mind name people pick me, we look like Shaggy, who end up to do crack in a Jamaica, do crack,
Well, that's what
and then
because-
he just end up to walk. And he end up to do crack. And he's your
Yeah,
work
something
colleague, but that you then want to choose a drug test.
Yeah. Because of the field we're doing now.
Because of the entertainment sector that you're
Yeah.
part of. It's not rocket science, bro. People who are eccentrics, entertainers, people, creatives, there's a lot that we use to get creative. Some
Yeah.
people do it naturally. Over the years, we pick up different habits and such, and that habit might end up sticking in some cases. In some cases, it would not stick any at all.
And-
sometimes it's natural.
What you just say for the people and wow, like have the talent, could be a radio personnel, could
Do anything.
they see themselves to do not what you do, something similar to it. They can't go next OP. You see me? Well,
no,
beside
that
your
will not
son,
be.
beside your
Oh,
junior,
no, there
beside
is.
your junior.
There is junior.
I mean,
Yes,
there
exactly. But he
is
didn't run
a
into the same thing,
junior,
yeah?
but
Yeah.
OP.
Yeah.
What you have said to the people and where they watch this right now, where they look for getting into music, you understand? They look
Yeah,
for getting into the
creative sector?
same,
Creative
the
sector?
same
Oh.
problem,
Oh,
the same substance abuse.
Like for example,
What you that tell them?
it's a funny thing, right? You have to be able to not know who you are. Bottom line, will you end up to have a substance end up to dictate who you are as an individual in terms of a creative? Or can you end up to use that to end up to make yourself a little bit better? Are you going to get stuck on it? Listen to me, you will never know unless you actually get involved with it. And the thing is, do not get involved with it.
Yeah, I think
all right?
it looked like it's somewhere.
Right, and for those of you guys, females who are out there who might end up to get stuck on some kind of substance, listen to me, there is always assistance out there, all right? Narcotics Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous, you know, get the help where you end up to need. Just end up to understand, at the end of the day, there is always the Serenity Prayer and the 23rd Psalm that you can always find solace in, and just end up to be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I think you're going to be okay. Once you be real with yourself and you understand where you want to go, everything is going to be okay. And fuck the bitch ass security.
Oh man, I mean, why you got some duds? OP, you and the security man, damn. I need to go look out and find out who that is security. To God over my head.
Bring it by the podcast.
Yeah, I go do my research. It's been an honor, big brother. I know I tell you no lie, it's been an honor.
Solid.
Father, BP.
Solid.
We had BP and we had OP. There's me 2P.
Big pork and old pork.
Oh my God. That never me say that. The things where this man say. That never me do it. It's an honor for having you two here. You know, we're there, so we're at Image Factory, large up Father Gildano for hosting us, having us here. You see me? We just can't, how to say?
We just can't left without even saying thanks, so.
Wine time? I mean, we have wine time here, but we can't just, we can't just left on your right, so because we are our
time.
Ooh, choo. OP.
Sorry.
We are need to get part 2 for you, and we are our extended version when we do start up interview
Favors.
you, I think, yes, because then we got a lot of untold stories and things and whatnot. So I tell you one time, we have them boy back, so please look out for it. You know what I mean? With that said, you know what I mean, you can find the show out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, the Unlmtd Podcast. You know what I mean? Also look out for my album. Also look out for Wine Time Belize. Look them up, Facebook, Instagram. You know what I mean? Yeah man, we're there. Large up Image Factory once again.
All right. So my future is bright right now. Fuck that security. Bitch ass nigga.